Oh my god. Maybe.
Maybe.
I think so.
Are we?
I don't fucking know, to be honest. No, we're good. We're good.
Isn't it something about this Raw music that just makes you want to get down?
Yeah.
No?
Sure.
That's just me? That's just me?
Get down like a clown. As
Get
they
down.
Say.
Get down. Clown Town.
Clown Town. Clown Town. Hell yeah. Why not? Clown Town. Obviously, we're just starting today. I was like, fuck it. Let's just fucking.
Oh, what is this?
This is like the 2.5 minute music. I always say that because it like gets more intense because it's like, hey, Raw's fucking starting, bitch. You know how it is. Yeah. On us. Let me put out a tweet. Hey, I probably should do that, right? Probably should tell people we're live.
I will retweet it.
Will you? Will you retweet it?
Yep.
You thing? I don't know what I was gonna say. No, that's not what I want to do.
Are you gonna call me a bitch?
I don't know. You might like that. I don't know. Some people like being called a bitch. Some people don't. It's all personal preference, right? WWE Raw Watch Party. We are live. Soon and JPJ. Twitch. All eyes on us.
All right. Yeah, this song is
crap.
You know?
I think the word you're looking for is crap.
Yeah, not great.
Crap. Crap, dap, chap. Crap. I'm gonna make you a little bit smaller in there, I think. You know when you're trying to line up things in like frames? And like
yes,
like the camera especially, and you're like, why is a little bit of it sticking out? But when I move it, then it's not big enough. Something not big enough? That doesn't sound like something we would say, JPJ, does it?
I mean, that's been story of my life.
Ditto.
You know?
Ditto. Feel that. Let's turn this up a little bit.
Multiple ways too, like in stature.
I'm a short boy too, so
I'm a short man. You know?
I don't like it. So this is the final Raw before Saturday night's main event and Evolution. Are they doing any other fucking PLEs this weekend? Actually, yes, they are, because NXT's on as well. But they could be running 4 shows in 2 days at this stage, the amount of PL. I'm so glad that this is the last Saturday night's main event till December.
Yeah.
So then we don't have this fucking just mishmash of crap, dude. It's crap.
It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff.
Crap. I can't. I actually think that all wrestling companies should cut down on the amount of pay-per-views, PLEs that they do. I'd be happy with like 8 a year. You do one every kind of like, you stagger
6
them. Yeah. We don't need a pay-per-view every 3 weeks. We don't. Make Raws and SmackDowns and whatevers mean more. You know? Am I stupid? Am I a stupid fucking idiot for thinking that?
No. Oh, I think no.
Well, I might be. Some people probably disagree heavily with that bullshit, but I don't. And I don't care at this stage. I don't care who knows it.
I'll tell you what, though.
All right? I don't care who knows it.
I'll tell you what. I know this is WWE we're watching, but I think this weekend, I think All In and Evolution are going to be...
Yeah, I'm excited for both.
It's going to be good stuff. Yeah, it's going to be good stuff.
I'll watch NXT, don't get me wrong, but it will not...
I will too, yes.
It'll be in my vicinity when All In's on, but I'll watch it properly, like, after. Saturday night's main event as well. I'll watch that eventually. It's just... Okay. Where are we? Where are we, JPJ?
We are in Providence, Rhode Island, which is less than an hour from my house.
You saying it. So you don't stink on Providence, right? You like Providence.
No, yeah, we like Providence. That's the home. The arena they're in is the home of the minor league affiliate of the Bruins, the Providence Bruins.
I believe the crowd right now is yeeting, as they say.
Yes.
Is that correct?
I will tell you this. Rhode Island, one of the underrated sneaky food states in the country.
Damn, you tell him.
I will tell you that.
Shit.
I will tell you that.
Your shit.
Very rarely you will hear me talk negative about New England, except Connecticut. Garbage. But you know?
Main event, Jay Uso.
Ooh, okay. I'm in on that.
Penta and Rollins would be good.
Yep.
Actually, that should be really good too.
That'll be good. Yep.
Liv Morgan. So, want to hear like a weird thing? Well, I'll wait to see what happens first. I don't want to talk over anything important, but so holy shit, dude, this is so fucking weird.
Oh.
You'll probably get chills about this. I'll burn it down.
Oh,
okay,
Seth.
so why he's coming out, I'll say this because it's fucking crazy to me. So, Bliss, she was on the Nikki and Brie podcast. I was watching it this morning. Get this.
Yep.
So, you know how the first Evolution, Alexa was injured going into that show? Like, she was meant to fight Trish and Lita. She got concussed.
Yes.
So,
yes.
The lead up to that show, she got concussed in Columbus, Ohio, and she was fighting a legend. And in the lead up to this Evolution, Liv Morgan was wrestling in Columbus, Ohio, was fighting a legend and got injured. Leading up to fighting a legend and got injured. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
That's fucking...
Maybe Columbus, Ohio is bad luck.
It's got like weird juju in it or something like that. Isn't that crazy? I was like, whoa, that's fucking wild as hell.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Thank you.
It was very good. This is a pretty tame Rollins outfit.
Yeah, it's subdued.
Subdued. That was the word I was looking for. I was trying to look for the right word and I couldn't find it. Subdued is the right word. Great vocabulary there.
I was going to say I have quite the vocabulary, Josh.
Very good stuff.
Sometimes I say words that don't. I say them thinking they mean one thing, but but it's wrong.
Me
but
too.
I know a lot of words.
Hell yeah, good for you. What's your most fancy word that you can think of right now to say out loud?
Oh, you know, in wrestling terms, I really enjoy chicanery.
That is a great word. The way your accent, your Boston accent hits that too is nice.
Chicanery.
Yeah.
Bunch of chicanery.
Yeah, it like hits your ears really nicely.
Yes, thank you.
Speaking of hitting people in the ears, Seth Rollins, he's probably hit a few people in the ears in his lifetime, I would assume. Maybe he's hit.
Yeah, I mean, is that where you hit people?
Well, I don't really.
Broke John Cena's nose.
Yeah, that was gnarly. I wouldn't really like to get hit in the ear, to be fair. I don't think that would feel great.
No, that would hurt.
As someone who hasn't
a sleek-looking briefcase.
It is, isn't it? So is Naomi's, by the way.
Nice.
They both look good.
I like it. Should have proceeded with caution.
Listen.
Hilarious. It's so good.
She's not fucking wrong. You know?
No.
Watch your back.
The good thing about Providence, if you notice, is Providence always brings good crowds. This was the crowd where Daniel Bryan did the Bray Wyatt segment at the Hell in a Cell when the crowd was like, remember that?
Yeah.
That was in Providence.
Yeah.
Because it's not far from Boston, so you get the Boston people, and it's kind of not far from Connecticut. You get like a mishmash of...
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's usually a great crowd.
Ooh.
I'll tell you what, Braun Breaker is starting to show some food here.
That's interesting.
I am standing here in this ring because Seth Rollins and the wise man Paul Heyman have a vision for this business that has me the face of WWE for the next 2 decades. I also have a vision of my own for a WWE, and that is a WWE without Sami Zayn.
Now, come on. We could never.
This has low-key been like a long feud with Sammy and they've like been intertwined
Yeah,
for
the
a
Intercontinental
while.
Championship, and then
Yes.
I don't like his stupid beard. I don't like his music. I don't like that you people sing it every time that it comes.
look at these little bitches chanting for the babyface. Fuck you.
Yeah, right. You know?
Shut the fuck up.
I will never understand why you guys cheer for someone that has the athletic ability of a dead fish.
A dead fish.
Someone that's never played sports.
I've never heard that before.
Of a dead fish.
That's awesome.
That's hanging on for dear life to get 5 more years so he can squeeze the last bit of
I've heard like the dead fish like saying before, but never when referred to somebody that's like
Wrestling.
not at. Yes.
has an expiration date, and I'm gonna put a stamp on it tonight.
Hell yeah. You tell him.
I promise you, Sammy, I promise, if you come walking down this ramp, I'm gonna maul your head off, and you're gonna be looking at the lights by the end of it.
I think he's gonna come out.
Hell yeah.
Okay. John is not advertised to be there.
You good, Breaker?
Who? Sorry?
Huh?
What'd you say?
John Cena? No.
No. I believe he would probably be starting next week again with the build up to SummerSlam with Cody
Yeah.
again.
Wow, is everybody not letting Seth talk?
Simmer down, people. Braun is a tough act to follow, but so am I. I am the man that hit Seth with 6 tsunamis.
How do you? I don't want to talk over his promo too much, but I can't tell if he's a good promo or not. Is he a good promo?
Much so that Seth brought me into
Yeah, I would say he's a solid promo at least.
Is he a little bit like? I think maybe where I'm getting a little bit lost is like he speaks like a wrestler.
that I deserve.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know those promos that's like, I'm a wrestler? Do you know those ones that are, do you know what I mean by that? Like, you know those ones that it sounds like a person cutting a wrestling promo instead of a person trying just to talk?
Yeah, that's fair.
He has like the cadence of it, he breaks, and then he gets really angry. I'm gonna beat you! You know, stuff like that. I don't necessarily think it's bad, it's just...
Just like I did, Seth freaking Rollins.
He did try and kill that man.
Yes, he did. Made him. It made him.
I don't think we were streaming it live, JPJ, but I think we did watch that one together.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't. We weren't streaming.
No, but we definitely did watch it together, and I was like, holy hell.
Yeah. Oh.
Paul's going to do his shtick.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul. Tonight, the Empire strikes.
Oh. The Empire Strikes Back.
You know what?
Great movie.
Scratch that. Pull that
Yes.
up on YouTube.
My favorite of
It's a blooper. The Empire tonight
of all of them.
Really?
first.
Yeah, if I had to rank them, that would be my number
First
one.
on our list, Sami Zayn.
And then my three
That
My top three are Empire Strikes Back, A New Hope, and Return of the Sith.
Or Revenge of the Sith? Yeah, no.
Revenge of the Sith, yeah. That's
Revenge
the
of the
best
Sith
one
is-
of the first three.
I
The
love
best
that
one of the
movie.
first
It's
three.
very dark. It's
Yeah, it's very good. He
extremely
kills kids,
dark.
man.
Like
He kills kids.
all the young ones, he kills them.
Yeah, like he just slaughters them.
What's my three?
I also love Seven. I also love Seven too. Seven, the first one of the newer ones, I thought was
Force
really
Awakens.
good. Yes,
Because it's
That was very
basically
good.
just A New Hope.
yeah, and I love A New Hope.
Yeah, me too.
my
I love A
second.
New
That's my
Hope
number
too.
two.
A New Hope is my favorite of the original trilogy. I love A New Hope. I would probably say, no particular order, it would be A New Hope. I know everyone hates it, but I have a soft spot for The Phantom Menace. I really do. It's my first Star Wars that I ever seen. Everyone back off. Probably Revenge of the Sith.
Look at least it's not Attack of the Clones.
That movie stinks. That's the
Brutal.
worst
The
Star
worst
Wars
one.
movie
It's
ever.
the worst one.
I'd rather
So
watch any
easily the
Star
worst
Wars thing over that ever. I hated it. It sucks.
Yeah.
He's just so whiny, you know. Anakin doesn't shut up whinging.
Seth is fighting Roman at SummerSlam, right? Is that what they're doing here?
Well,
Do we
I
think
would
Roman
assume-
comes back and goes right after Seth?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, yes. Roman's going to be at SummerSlam, and I would assume that he would fight Seth. Punk.
I think Punk is going to fight Gunther.
Yeah, sure, that could happen. That could
He
happen.
shoved him last week.
He did, yeah, he did.
Obviously, we didn't do a watch along last week, but God, I know not for you probably, but that's 6 p.m. Raw. God bless. Over here.
I didn't hate it, JPJ, because I got up at 7 a.m. I had a quick shower, and then I put Raw straight on, and it was done by 9:45. I was like, sign me up for that. 7:30 is not bad. I would even argue that I could watch Raw at 6:30 in the morning.
Wow.
Maybe every earlier than that, it was like, okay, on a weekly basis, probably not, but 7:30 Raw, I was like, I got up, had breakfast, watched Raw, and and I had the whole day, JPJ. I was like, sign me up. I've watched Raw. I'm going to go and do my shit now. I got my new computer
100%.
last Tuesday as well. So my computer rocked up as Raw was kind of ending. So I just went straight in. I was like, this is perfect. This is perfect.
Yep.
By the way, everybody, I am sorry, and to JPJ, because I like to look my best for you all the time. I'm growing up my hair. So it's like in that weird in between stage where it's like, what the fuck is going on? I'm trying to just get
My hair
it
is
more.
way too long.
I don't know what I really honestly don't know what I'm doing, but I thought winter time is the best time to grow it out because it's cozy. So I'm just going to see what happens. I haven't got a haircut in like 6 weeks, and that's a long time for me because usually I go like every 2.5.
Every 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, I like to get my fade. It's the one thing that I spend my money on, JPJ. It's my one thing that I'm just
I love a good haircut.
it makes you feel great. Still no Pat McAfee. Which I'm not mad at. You know
Corey's
me.
excellent. Corey's excellent.
He is, no disrespect to NXT, but he's too good for NXT.
Yep.
And
I
that's
agree.
not a disrespectful thing to say. It's just, you know.
I do think that he is. I like him in NXT though because he actually gives analysis because Booker doesn't. Booker's not there.
yelling.
Booker's not there for that. You know?
I'm just like, what? What are you saying?
Yeah.
That Judgment Day music, dude. Holy
Awful.
shit bad. I mean, look at that, though. They got all the title.
Yep.
Finn's loving it. He's like, my
Yeah.
plan is working. Hey, they're not playing PlayStation.
Nope, they're playing darts.
I love darts.
Uh oh.
She ain't dead.
y'all, she's
Yeah.
she's been rehabbing every day.
Raquel's like, she's alive, guys.
Well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. You remember I hurt my shoulder? It took me 8 months to recover, and I'm tough. But I think
And I'm tough. And I'm tough.
A nice picture.
Oh, Finn.
Those women's tag team championship titles at Evolution. And maybe if some Chiquita does what she said she's gonna do and beats Kairi Sane tonight. I got you, partner. Too soon.
I love the Judgment Day, I think.
I like this a lot.
Yeah, it's very weird.
Finn is trying to do what he set up Liv to do to Rhea to Liv.
Yeah.
He's trying to push Roxanne and Dom together, and not only that, Raquel and Roxanne. He's like, no, Roxanne's your buddy, Raquel. Dom.
you.
Oh.
That wasn't us.
Oh, who got Dom the cake?
Are you sure? Get well soon, Dom. From AJ?
Oh, AJ Styles.
Oh, God.
Oh, there he is. Ah.
What a great segment. That's good stuff. That's so silly. I love it. Oh, dude, that was funny. Why did that pop us so hard? That whole segment was good.
Yeah.
An in memorial fucking thing for Liv Morgan, who's not dead.
Yeah.
So I think what's going to happen here...
8 months, and I'm tough.
I'm tough. I think what's going to happen here is that Raquel's going to get involved, and then Asuka comes down to save Kairi, and then Asuka and Kairi go for the tag titles. Like, added to the...
To the Raw team?
Yeah, they're the Raw team. I just think that's...
Oh, that was fun. That was a fun
By the way,
segment
everyone,
there.
if you haven't watched our Evolution sim, you can, because it's very good, and I think you should go and watch our Evolution sim. Honestly, the 4-way tag team title match that we had was some of the most fun we had on that show. It was
100%.
a fun little time. You know what I'm saying? It was a fun little
I agree.
time. East Coast Outcast, hello.
Yo. East Coast. How East Coast? Amanda Serrano. Oh man, that was funny.
It was good stuff. Good stuff.
Even the corny like AJ Styles.
I love that kind
popped me.
You know me. You're like me,
popped me.
JPJ. You're very much like wrestling is inherently stupid. Like it's a dumb fucking shit. I love dumb shit like that. Yeah, it was really good. Peggy's here.
Hi,
Hello,
Peggy.
Peggy.
Sunday. Anyway.
Kairi Sane is in the ring. She's spinning. She's a pirate, JPJ. She's a fucking pirate. How cool is that? Do you reckon she knows how to steer a ship? No, sail a ship.
Nope.
What do you say? Steer a ship? Sail a ship. Sail a ship.
Salish. Well,
Sail a ship.
technically, depending on the size of the boat.
East Coast Canada, as far as you can really go. East Coast, Beast Coast. What the fuck?
Well, I'm in Massachusetts, so I'm
not even on the East Coast of Australia, so I'm on the Central
about as
Coast.
east as you can go on the show.
I'm on the Central Coast of Australia. Does that make it? That kind of sounds cool, doesn't it? Central Coast
why not?
Australia. She's throwing coins. She has a
That's
telescope.
badass.
Dude. Again, this is fucking stupid. She's a pirate, but I love it.
Yeah.
Although
Listen,
it's
at the end of the day,
it's very like what's the word? Not gimmick. Well, it is gimmicky, but it's just I don't know. It's kooky.
yeah.
She's wearing a fucking eye patch. That's awesome. We're both Kairi Sane people, aren't we? We both love Kairi.
I like Kyrie. Yeah.
It's hard to hate her, isn't it? Oh, here comes Roxanne
Yes.
Perez. By the way, how's
I
my
really
audio,
like
friends?
Roxanne.
This is the first time I'm really doing this properly since everything. Can you hear everything well, everybody? If you can't, then, well, I'm honestly in the kind of like zone where I don't even think I could fix it today. I woke up a little bit just like, you know when you wake up a bit like, disoriented. You're just like, whoa, what's going on here today, man? That's me today. Just one of those days. I'm not sick or anything. You know, you're just like, all right, it's going to be one of these days.
Yeah.
You know, when you just feel like I'm not going to have the most productive day in the world? That's today.
Mhm.
That's okay. There was a time in our timeline, JPJ, that I'll never truly forget about, but we were Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. You were my
We
Raquel.
are. We are. I thought we still were.
Well,
I know Liv. I know Liv is injured.
yeah. I feel injured today, so it's fine.
I've been feeling injured for like 4 years.
Since 2009, baby.
Yeah. It's been a while. My shoulders are trash, Josh.
My ankles. Hey, it is. See, I was right, JPJ. I was fucking right. I mean, it
Yeah.
wasn't really hard to. If I get the Kabuki Warriors right now, I'm a competition.
The youngest old man. I'm not. Yeah. I mean, I'm not young. But
It is. I am now 5 months out from turning 30. Who's gonna come to my 30th? You're all invited. You can all come.
I'll make my way over there.
I'm gonna get so ungodly drunk, JPJ. Like ungodly drunk. I want to get to the point where I can't make it. I need someone to physically take me home. I want to get that. It's my 30th. I'm allowed to. I'm not a big drunk. I don't get drunk that often. So like I'm gonna.
Yep.
I want to make a mess of myself.
Do it up. Do it up.
My mum hired out a venue. She was like, "No, we're gonna
Oh,
do it."
alright.
So it's like a private venue,
Proper.
so I can feel I can. You can get a bit more sloppy, and it doesn't really
Yeah, if you're around
matter.
family, you know.
So I'm around
Family
family
and
and friends. So you know, you're all invited. Peggy, JPJ, come on down. I only turned 30 once.
Hopefully.
Well, if I turn 30, well, I might start just telling people that I'm 30 for the rest of my life.
It's fair.
I look young, so people sometimes think I'm still in my mid-20s, so that's nice. I don't
What the hell
feel
is
it.
that?
Oh, I don't know.
Great counter by Kyrie, countered again by Perez, shoulders down, and a kick out at 2 by Kyrie Sane.
Shut the fuck up, CJ. We're a few months apart, you little shithead bitch.
Wow.
We're literally born in the same year. Oh, maybe he's born in 96, actually.
2018 as the women make history yet again this coming Sunday. Kyrie once again looking for that spinning back fist. She calls the cutlass. It'll turn your lights out in a hurry. And Roxanne
Is CJ you playing college football right now?
Oh, yeah, that came out, didn't it?
fiery.
Yeah, you were born in 96, right?
The prodigy as she's known.
Of course he is.
Mrs. Riley.
Is it good, JPJ? Have you played it much?
I only got to dabble because I had to work today. And then I went out to dinner.
Work. Ugh.
Yeah. So once I'm done here, I'll be doing Road to Glory, which is what CJ just said he's doing. It's when
Oh,
you
yeah.
like, you know, the solo mode where you create your guy and you go through.
Yeah, right. There might be some stuff coming to the Hive from the game,
Yes.
correct? From not only you, but from Ryan as well.
I don't want to spoil anything, but you might hear a familiar voice on those Ryan videos occasionally.
Now, hold
That's all.
on.
That's all.
Lasting longer in the Women's Royal Rumble than anyone in history.
What the fuck does LCU stand for? LSU. sorry.
LSU, it's Louisiana State University.
Ah, Louisiana. Okay.
LSU Tigers. They are
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah, that was brutal.
She got her in that one. Hey, friends, tonight or tomorrow morning, depending on where you are in the world, 8 p.m., I'll have a new article on the Substack, and I thought Evolution Week, let's talk about the impact or sometimes polarizing impact of Nikki and Brie Bella. So I'll have a nice little Substack article that you can read from 8 p.m. Australian Central Standard Time. It's around about I think around about 5 a.m. Eastern Time in the States. So when you wake up tomorrow, if you're from the Eastern States, you can read all about it. I think it's probably my best. I'm not a writer. I don't claim to be a writer. I don't even know if I'm any good at writing, but I'm certainly giving it a go. But I do think it's my best. I've done an AFL article now, and I did one on Katy Perry's concert, and I did this one on the Bellas. So I think it is my best one. I'm trying to keep it. I'm not claiming to be a writer. I'm not as talented as other people in our group. But you know, why have the platform to do it? I thought I'd give it a go. JPJ, why don't you start writing?
Because I'm a lazy fuck.
Honestly, I feel you. Well, that dude in the white there is huge.
I have writing in my background. Like, first of all, my grandfather was a writer. My father was a writer.
Damn.
And I wrote when I was in college. I
Damn.
wrote for the school. I wrote for the newspaper of the town of my school. I did movie reviews and sport reviews of the college games, football.
That's awesome.
So I have written, but I have not written in over 20. Like I don't exaggerate. Like over 20 years.
Yeah, right.
I have not written.
I just
But I
kind
have
of
an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea that I've been mulling over.
I don't know if this is again, I don't know if this is the right way to do it or not, but I try to just type out how I speak.
Yeah, I think that's what you should do.
That's
how I would do it. That's how I would do it. My thing is, I used to voice record, and then I would play it back and type it,
Oh, okay,
and
yeah,
maybe
that's a
change
good
a
idea.
thing here or there. But that's what
Okay.
I would do because I want my articles. If you know who I am from any of this stuff, and then you're like, oh shit, he wrote something. I want it to, for the reader, I want it to feel like they can hear me saying this shit.
Yeah, right on. Right on.
I
get
want
you.
it to sound like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I get you. You want them to read it in your voice.
Yes. Like
should
I
be your
want them
voice.
to be like,
Well-
oh, I could hear JPJ saying this. You know?
That's my kind of plan. Thank you, by the way, Peggy. You're obviously a very good writer. Peggy, by the way, has
Peggy's a great writer.
been in Life and stuff, but she's going to have more stuff coming just to the Hive in general, but the Substack. She'll hopefully be here for Evolution. We've got a lot of stuff this week here on the Hive. So we've got this today. This is kind of like our little planting the seeds for the weekend because we've just got a big weekend. All In this weekend. You come watch it with us two right here. We'll be here for All In. And then it is going to be a nice four-person group for Evolution. It's going to be myself, JPJ, of course. We're the kind of two main people here on the watch parties. But we're also going to have Peggy and Stuart here for Evolution. Which I know that a lot of more people are excited for All In and whatever it is. I understand why. But Evolution is going to be a very special show for me. I love women's wrestling. It's the reason I have watched wrestling for so long. It's the reason I still watch wrestling, to be completely honest. So I'm going to have, I know these ladies, I know a lot of people are talking about the build and whatever. I'm not going to argue anything, but we all know that they're going to put on a phenomenal show because the women of, especially of WWE, but in wrestling in general, women are the most consistent thing about wrestling in all of wrestling, really, I think.
Yeah, I'm very excited for the show. I think it'll be a good one. I understand some of the other stuff. I get it. But
But when we're watching that show, it's not going to matter.
And I think that's what it is. Like, it's, yes, there will be storylines built into that happen at the show, but it's more than just that kind of thing, you know?
A long time ago, this wouldn't have happened. And I just think that it should be happening every year.
Oh, she had the tights.
Oh, she did too. These two are ballin', by the way. We've been kind of talking over it, but I have been keeping an eye on it, obviously. They are ballin'.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Roxanne balls with everyone.
And I think Kyrie...
Kyrie's great.
Oh, this is beautiful. Oh,
damn.
she nearly got her in the fucking face. Good for her.
Damn.
Kyrie, I feel like, is... her return, her return back in 2023, 4, 3,
Yes.
4,
Through.
whenever it was, I feel like she kind of like didn't really, something wasn't clicking. Maybe it was, honestly, I think a big part of it, JPJ, was that she was a heel, and I don't think she's a great heel. Not in a nasty way. She's who wants to boo that woman?
Yeah.
She's a pirate. I don't want to boo her. But I think the comeback in this last, month? Back for a month?
Yeah, it's been good.
It's been much better. And they've been putting stock in her.
Oh.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Oh.
Okay.
I asked you this on the Evolution sim, by the way, everybody. Exclamation point YouTube if you want to go and watch it. Holy hell! If you want to go and watch it, you can. It's a really fun show. But we'll talk about the commentary team. I think Corey Graves will call it. I do think they should have a woman. Really, in all honesty, I think it should be a team of women calling it, but I don't think that's going to happen. We're trying to figure out who people were like. I suggested Beth, but you were like, I don't think Beth will, just because, whatever. Just because she has experience. I know we threw in Leader's name into kind of thing. You threw in Mickey James. There's that Kelly lady
Kincaid.
from NXT. Yeah, she's CJ threw in her name. I do think Corey Graves will call the show, like, quote unquote, like the play-by-play. But it's just a matter of who is with him. I think Lita could be a shout, yeah?
Yeah, I think Alita would be a good choice.
Stephanie
100%.
McMahon, I know some people have been saying, but I don't think...
That wouldn't be bad either. I don't think she would do it, though. She doesn't have... I mean... I don't know. That'd be all right, though. Steph would be good at it.
Steph would be fine. She called, like, the first Rumble, and she wasn't terrible. And if you have someone there to guide her, she'll be more than fine.
Yeah.
It's not like Stephanie doesn't, know what the wrestling business is. Holy hell.
Well, what the hell, CJ? Stop cheating on your fucking tests, bro. Piece of shit. What are you doing? CJ got suspended in the college football game.
Well, that's not great. Pop rocks.
Cheated on his midterm exam.
Pop rocks. Nope. Backslide. Beautifully done.
Oh,
She's got her.
got her.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to beat her up. Then Asuka's going to come save her, right? 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 Right?
Probably. I
Come on.
think you probably called it. Yep.
Here we go. Here we go, JPJ.
Yeah, it has to be Asuka.
Oh.
That's a good boot.
You know, this last month, Raquel has fucking showed up. Here we go.
Yeah.
Well, look at that, JPJ. We were right.
Yeah.
Well,
we sure were.
Well, I was right to be a cunt, but I was right. Why is
Wearing a
Asuka
brace.
so cool?
She's the best. I fucking love Asuka. She always been wearing a brace?
Yeah, she wears it over her, or under, or over her gear.
Yeah. I will say this.
Oops, what's happening? Oh,
I
Kyrie.
thought in that match with Rhea at Night of Champions, I thought that was the best Raquel has looked in ring, and
I
maybe
think some
ever.
people maybe sleep on her a little bit.
She was incredible in that match.
I thought that was a really good
I thought
match,
she
by
was
the way.
very
That was
good.
the better.
It
I
was,
thought that was
yeah.
the best. Well, one of the better matches of Night. You know
Yeah,
how I felt
actually
about Night of
thought
Champions. Didn't
I actually
like it.
thought Solo and Jacob had the best match of the night. I enjoyed the Solo and Jacob match.
Oh, they're gonna do the insane elbow bullshit.
Oh yeah, yes they are.
Interesting. Fatal 4-way. I think I said this on the sim. I could have been wrong. I might not have said it. Maybe it was in my head or whatever. I actually think It could be the sleeper match of the whole night.
Back to the Kabuki Warriors.
Has the ability to be fun.
I find it hard. Oh, it's going to be a blast. I find it hard that anything will be better than that triple threat match.
Oh, yeah.
Anything.
That
That's gonna
story
be-
should go on last. It's
Yep.
not going to go on last, but it should. According to
should
Hunter's
main event.
logic, the best story goes on last. And that has been the best story, not just of women, in all of WWE. In all of it.
Will bring the juice. It's Raw recap.
My belief, I think that Goldust is there.
Woo! I do see him.
See Goldust back
I
there?
see him.
A lot about Saturday night's main event
That is legit Goldust.
this weekend. Well,
I think the triple threat match will open the show.
carrying cross. He thought he
You think the triple threat will open the show?
didn't feel the same way.
I do.
Okay.
But it should main event. I agree with you.
Hey, if you're not main event and you want to be opening,
Set the
argument
pace.
that it's a better spot, to be honest.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I would rather open than go on last. Hotter crowd.
Tag team action, but the injured
You got to kind of set the tone and say, hey, follow that shit.
by Braun Breaker and a victory for Braun and Braun
Now, the only thing, I think this Evolution card is near perfect,
all involved.
as long as we get a
Thank
Julia
main event Jey
US
Uso
Championship match.
swinging for the fences.
Hey, we had Gail Kim versus Julia on our show, and it fucking
And
ruled.
that was a great render of
So,
Gail Kim as
if
well.
Gail Kim is around, if you want to...
Guys, thank you so much.
Do you think Kathy Kelly or Jackie Redmond could commentate?
Where do I even begin?
I think she could.
I tried to interview you last week. You were
She does NHL stuff, so I think she could do it.
very clearly dealing with some sort of
Is she just like a host for NHL stuff, or is she like...
She does host stuff. She does stuff on the ice where she interviews the players and does all
Okay.
sorts of. So I think she could do it, 100%.
Kathy? Do you think Kathy could?
I think Kathy Kelly can do anything and whatever she wants.
I kind of love that one up for you, didn't I?
Kathy Kelly, you know? Two of my favorite names all in one. Look at that.
Oh, well, there you go.
And I would love to pay more attention to the
Hope she's having a great night out there.
She'll be around, surely.
It's not going to be tonight.
I hope so.
I can't think about it.
God bless, as you
I
say.
have to think about Braun Breaker.
Yes.
And I don't care what Braun Breaker has to say. I don't care if he doesn't like my
The
beard.
every minute of the day that I grow older, the more I'm attracted to Sami
I
Zayn.
have to pay attention to him because in that ring,
And if
Yeah,
you
I don't
ask-
think he's a bad looking
If you
guy.
asked me that 5 years ago, I would have said abso-fucking-lutely not.
But do you think part of it is he's actually like we all know he's like a great person?
Yeah, it's very attractive when you're a good human
That's
being.
part of it, right? Yeah, like that's part of it, right? 'Cause
I
he's
look
like
at
a
him and I'm like, you
genuine
are such a
person.
great person. You have a oh,
Oh,
God bless.
God bless. You know, God
Is
bless.
there something that you were hoping to say, or what's going on here? No.
Huh.
Okay.
I am very happy that
Providence,
that wasn't a
baby.
one and done. You know. By the
me
way,
too.
they ain't leaving. They ain't leaving.
No.
They're not
Listen,
go- they're not going anywhere. Oh, great.
I would
It's
agree.
the New Day.
oh. The New Day.
What an absolutely waste
Dreadful.
of time their tag team title run was. Now,
Oh,
you know what?
Kofi's-
Actually, take all of that back. I take it all back. Holy fucking shit! They're wearing
But
veils.
this isn't going to be on TV though.
Do they put this on socials?
I hope so.
I never pay any attention.
are you completely unaware of what has transpired? The tag team division has died.
June 30th, 2025.
That's good shit.
The
Yeah.
darkest day in the history of tag team wrestling. Last Monday, the heist of the century commenced. Hey, when the WWE Tag Team Championships were stolen from the New Day.
Ryan, hello, Ryan. The tag team
Hey,
division
Ryan.
is dead, according to the New Day.
Typical you. Providence, Rhode Island, aka the ass of New England. Rest assured, for the wrong will be righted.
Hell yeah, Kofi, drag him.
And we demand our championship.
The ass of New England. That's
ass
clearly
of New
Connecticut.
England.
That is clearly Connecticut.
Thank God for
But
that.
we should thank God for the new day.
Yeah, wow.
You should take your physiques that resemble bags of rotten clam chowder. Fall to your knees. Raise your hands to the sky. And in unison, scream out with your disgusting northeastern accents.
Oh.
How dare you?
Thank
Tread lightly, Woods.
God.
God for the new day.
Oh boy. I'm doing well, Ryan. How are you?
Why are we thanking
I'm doing good, man.
existing? Oh, one of the greatest tag teams
Wow.
of all time suffered an unbearable tragedy 1 week ago. You were there. You called it with me. Yeah, but it wasn't a tragedy. It was a tag team championship match. Tragedies in the eye of beholder.
Oh boy.
It's new day rocks, you know.
I guess so. Nothing on them. There's just nothing in the Raw tag team division. There's no substance.
WWE Late Night featuring Tony Hinchcliffe.
And Raw, yes, I agree.
Performing Arts Center in Englewood.
We got
Who
more
gives a
college.
fuck?
We got more college football talk. Oh boy.
Oh hell
Even
yeah,
Ryan's
baby.
playing it.
Tickets for this closed-door, non-televised event.
We're all playing it, man.
Now via
Hope Bubs is alright though, Ryan.
Don't want to miss it.
Cardi B. That's a rapper I know. Oh boy. Oh boy.
So El Grande Americano is competing tonight.
Yes.
Grande Americano requested the match himself tonight. What? That's impossible. Why? Because Chad Gable's hurt. What? Yes, he's hurt.
So that doesn't mean anything, does it, JPJ?
To do with El
No.
Grande Americano. Well, because this is simple. I mean,
Listen, I'm talking to Chad. He's not going to be happy about this.
well, if he's unhappy, he has my number. Now I know that you're not in here. For
Hello,
this.
Stuart. Everyone's popping in. Hello, Stuart.
I want
Oh hey.
Evolution.
Could have just
Yeeting.
led with that because you're in it.
Oh.
Happy?
Oh, okay.
She's like, cool. No worries.
Enjoy your Monday.
Good chat. Thanks for that. Oh boy.
About evolution.
And I bet we're thinking the same thing.
We want to take down
Judgment Day!
Judgment Day?
Judgment Day.
So how about this? You two represent Raw at Evolution in that fatal.
Well,
four-way
would you look at that? I think they watched our simulation, JPJ.
We reunite
Sure did.
the Kabuki Warriors.
I'm not gonna lie. If they come at me and they were screaming at me in Japanese, I would crumble into dirt.
Yeah.
And then they did that while walking off. I'd be like, you little shits.
Yeah. 100%.
Doing fantastic, Stuart. Now that you're here.
Yeah. Doing well. Doing well. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to dive into college football more like midweek. So I dabbled. After tonight, I'll dabble before bed. Tomorrow after work, I'll dabble. But Wednesday, I think I'm gonna stream. And
Sorry. Sorry about that.
it's okay. It's okay. She's declaring for the Battle Royal.
About something very important to me, evolution. But what I didn't expect was to get into an altercation with Liv Morgan.
I'm gonna.
I came to pay my respects to the women of today, but instead Liv wants to question my womanhood, my legacy, and then she attacked me. Now, you know, I didn't realize it at the time, but that lit a fire inside of me. So while I've had some time to think, more than ever do I want to make a return to that ring. I want one more moment to prove myself. I want one more moment to prove to the fans, to my Bella army, of what I can do. I want one more moment to show my son what the WWE Universe has seen. And what better way to do that than to enter the Battle Royal in Atlanta for Evolution. Now look, I know it won't be easy. I will be facing some of the best women in all of WWE. But you all know me. I will do whatever it takes to win. I want to have that match at Clash in Paris. I want that title.
You think they give it to him?
And I want to prove that you don't fear the challenges that get put in front of you. That you don't run from your past. You face it.
I'm containing my...
And you build a future that no one can ever take from you. The first Evolution was a history-making event, so why can't I make history now? This Sunday night, not only will I make history again, I will prove to everyone why Nikki Bella is fearless.
I don't know, but she will be in the final.
Yeah, the final 2, right? Final 3, 2.
It's not impossible.
No, right? I would think Stephanie is the favorite.
Hey,
Yeah.
Whatever you want to say to everybody, Nikki Bella main evented the first Evolution, so you can't take that away from her either. I don't know. Nikki could do it. You know how I feel, JPG. I hope that it's just that everyone gets an entrance. I want everyone to get I feel like they all deserve to get a pop.
Yeah, that's fair.
They did on the first Evolution. Tiffany Stratton is not going to be the champion going into Clash in Paris. Just putting that out there. I'm not even certain she makes that at Evolution with the title because Naomi is going to cash in on... I think Naomi's going to cash in on Trish. Trish is going to beat Tiffany and then Naomi cashes in on Trish to try to get as much heat on Naomi as possible. Then you do Naomi Jade again at SummerSlam in some kind of like a... something. But yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. Personally. I think we need to have a conversation about Tiffany Stratton's title reign. Don't think it's been great. I actually think that you could have waited some more time with Tiffany being the champion.
Oh, he's getting attacked.
Ah! He was double axe handled fucking halfway up the ramp. He was ready to fucking party.
I saw him running all the way back there. I was like, oh, someone's coming.
What's that? Oh, it's a pipe.
I was going to say something so bad, and I'm glad I didn't.
I know what you were thinking, and I thought it too, and I also didn't say it.
You were going to say... No, but when you said, what's that, I was going to go...
Just listen.
Yeah, but that's...
We'll just...
No, I was going to say the proper... I'm not a animal.
I am. Oh,
it would have been a great joke.
I pissed through it.
Wait, so now is this match? And now Sammy's going to do the valiant effort and still wrestle.
Yeah, and you'll get the shit beat out of him. Yeah, they're not... There's no way that they're not staying in this company.
Yeah, no.
If they weren't re-signing or there was like a question mark, they would not be on... This wouldn't be happening.
Oh, this is the Naked Gun. Yeah.
Oh. Is there an argument that Sami Zayn is the greatest underdog in history of professional wrestling?
No,
the
not
crowd
right
doesn't
now,
get
I don't
sick of
think.
him. He's just...
he's at that level. He's at the Daniel Bryan, Mick Foley level.
That's what I get. I get Foley, Bryan.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Mick Foley is probably...
He's like... Mick Foley's the guy I associate with him the most, to me.
Great promo. Different look.
Yep.
Gets the shit kicked out of him. Puts over everybody, but still makes himself look good in the process. Sami Zayn is one of those characters, and this doesn't happen with everyone. He can literally lose every single match, and we still think he can win the next one.
Yeah. Because we want him to win the next one. It's because we want him to win the next one.
Because that doesn't happen for everybody in wrestling, does it? Like, sometimes you're just like, you're just a loser. You're just a fucking loser. Like, why would I go for you? But
he's not going to rest.
No, he's going to...
He's going to stop right at the ramp and be like, no, I'm doing... Yeah, right here. He's like, I'm going to go.
See? It's Sami Zayn. Which, by the way, I just want to point out, he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah. It's not a smart decision.
But listen to all of us, including us, JPG, like, Sami, you can do it, Sami Zayn.
I'd be like, stick to your kids, Sami. Stick to your kids.
Does he have multiple children or just one?
I thought he had 2.
He has 2? Okay.
I could be wrong, though. I honestly don't know. No, he's going to do it.
Good work, Sami Zayn.
Again, Sammy making his way to the ring.
These doctors are like, you're going to die. You don't understand. You're bleeding internally right now.
Can't even walk up the steps.
Wrestling is so stupid, though, because it's just like, clearly this man is injured. And it's just like...
What doctor in that building would say it's totally okay for him to wrestle? There has to be a doctor that clears these people to wrestle. And if you're a doctor, you're saying, yeah, he's okay. Everything, he'll be fine.
Wait, someone think of the children.
It's absurd.
It's a great Simpsons reference.
The Simpsons.
The Simpsons. Can't tell you the last time I watched like a Simpsons episode that wasn't old.
I was just going to ask you. I was going to say, when was the last time you watched a Simpsons episode in real time?
Couldn't tell you, JPJ. Couldn't tell you. I used to watch it every single night. It used to air when I was a kid. It used to air at 6 p.m. on Channel 10 when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
And we would watch it at dinner time. We'd have to watch one of my mum's shitty shows. We have a show in this country called Neighbours. And Neighbours is like a family soap opera kind of deal, you know, one of those.
Oh.
Like one of those. So that would air at 6:30. And if we sat down as a family and watched that at 6:30, at 6, we got to watch The Simpsons. So we'd eat dinner and watch The Simpsons and then watch that with our mum. And then we could go and, you know, go to our rooms and do our own thing. But that was like family time. It was every weeknight, Monday through Friday. Neighbours and you had to watch Home and Away as well, Ryan. Mum let us go for Home and Away. She was like, fucking, you can go away now. But we had to watch Neighbours. Neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours. Holy shit.
One of those shows.
Holy shit. I still remember the song. Home and Away, Summer Bay. What a fucking town that was. And then Neighbours took place on Ramsey Street. So everyone lived on the same street. And there was fucking everything going on, JPJ. There was murder, and there was affairs, and there was secret babies, and adoptions, and fires, and it was every week. Someone would be fucking dying on Ramsey Street. And then Home and Away was based in Summer Bay, and they basically just lived on the beach, so there was lots of like men with their tops off.
Nice. So that one was for the ladies.
Or for the Joshes, I guess. But I didn't watch that as a kid.
Joshes.
I didn't watch that when I was a kid, to be fair. I didn't really watch Home and
Now,
Away
was
at
that
all.
one... why was your mom...
Because it was like that
insistent
hour.
on watching the first one, but not the second one?
So she would still watch it, but we were allowed to leave at that. Like, okay, you've had family time now for that hour. You can go in your rooms and play your PlayStation or whatever. So it just was, as long as you spend that hour together. Stuart, what a king. As long as you had that hour together, Mum was fine. Fair. So I'm not saying I always didn't leave. I sometimes stayed in the room and probably watched it, but it wasn't like, you know, mandatory hour. Because Neighbours was on at 7. Neighbours was on at 6:30, and then Home and Away was on at 7. Just remember that as a kid.
Home and Away.
Mum still watches Home and Away. Neighbours is, I think Neighbours is not on anymore, but Home and Away still is, I think. I don't really know. I can't remember. Not gonna lie.
It's impressive.
The Simpsons doesn't air at 6 o'clock anymore. I don't even know if the Simpsons... I don't have, like, free to air... Like, I don't have network television in my house. I don't need it. I need it 2 times a year.
On Sunday nights at 8.
I only have to watch the AFL Grand Final is on network television, so I have to watch that, and the Brownlow, which is like our... I guess you'd call it like our... It was like the MVP, like, night, like... Best player of the year. That airs the Monday before the grand final, and that's only on network television. So they're the only 2 times I need it for the year. Home and Away. Oh yeah, Home and Away and Neighbours is always like big in the UK, isn't it, Stuart? I sometimes forget that our television translates to the UK. Because didn't you guys love Kath and Kim? Kath and Kim is like the greatest Australian show of all time. It's like literally like an iconic
Kath and
show.
Kim.
JPJ, you would watch it, and I could already imagine. You actually might like it because you understand my humor, and you've talked to me for so long that you might get it. But most Americans don't like Kath and Kim. But it is like literally like it's like gold in this country. But yeah, I forget sometimes how stuff translates to the UK. Look at me, Kim. Look at me. I truly can recite every single episode of Kath and Kim. It was like the fabric of my childhood. It still is the fabric of my life.
All right, fair. Look at mine. Yeah.
Sami Zayn is always red, to be fair.
I bought a new computer chair.
Oh, really?
So I bought a new chair. Yeah, it's. I just got a notice that it has shipped.
Hell yeah! Is it what brand did you get?
I did Razer.
Oh yeah, I've had a Razer chair before. They're pretty good. What color?
Yeah, and it's like a dark gray, so a little darker than yours.
Oh, so it's like.
And it's like that fabric right there, like it's not leather like this. So I think that'll be a little bit more comfortable.
Because they in the summer you stick to them.
Yeah.
And Giddy would get on my leather one and do this.
Yeah, I mean Lou. I don't know if you can see it, but this is all.
I can kind of see.
You see the white right here?
Yeah.
That's Lou.
Gid used to get on the back of it, and she would go like that, and I'd be like, "You fucking little shit."
Earlier today, I got home from work, and I was like, "Let me play college football," because that's all I've been thinking about all day. Immediately, Lou just goes, "Punt."
Yeah.
And
do you want a bit of a jump scare? I think Giddy's around here. Where is she? There she is. Can you kind of see her white on the cushion, like right there? You can see her white chest.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Throw something at her.
Giddy.
In a good way, like not in a bad way. Like,
she's just ignoring the shit out of her. Giddy. Hey. She's a little shit. She's just like fucking ignoring the shit. I can see her ears going like this. So I know she can hear me. Kath and Kim sounds familiar. But Home and Away and Neighbours theme songs are burnt into my brain. See, yeah, Stuart, you get it. You understand. The UK loves Australia. That was a hell of a
spear by Braun Breaker.
I was trying to pay. Was it a big one? I was paying attention to Giddy.
Yes.
Who wasn't paying attention to me. Oh no, he's going to kill him. Oh, that one wasn't that great. It's okay.
Oh shit, Hulk Hogan. Hollywood Hogan.
Stuart. Again, this man should
What's
go
he supposed to do?
Jail for that tan. Also, why isn't he doing this in the tanning booth? Like to get a spray tan. Why isn't he lifting up his arms? Because he's all white under here.
Oh,
if I look like Braun Breaker, I wouldn't wear clothes.
Yeah, you would even want your ding dong to be.
Absolutely. Look at him.
Yeah.
See, he doesn't lift up his arms to tan. And because he's so unbelievably orange, it's very noticeable. Oh, God.
Dead. Thanks for coming, Sammy.
Honestly. Shout out Alicia Taylor, as I do every week. Great ring announcer.
I applaud Sami Zayn, okay? The guts, the heart of a warrior.
A heart of a warrior.
How old is Braun Breaker? He's not all that old, is he?
No. Early to mid-20s?
Yeah. Good Lord. Even Michael Cole was standing up there and he was like, holy shit. Shooketh.
No, he's 27. He's
27, all right. A young man.
Yep.
In the prime of his athletic life, I guess you could say.
He sure is.
Good job. Not my favorite song, to be honest.
But at some point, somebody needs to save Sami Zayn from himself. Sami Zayn will continue to do this each and every week. Someone has to make a conscious decision to save Sami Zayn.
Wow. Man, Goldust back there. Look at him.
It is the more I look at it, it's actually... Oh, get out of the way. That guy's eating a burger or something. Did you see that guy in the glasses? He was like holding up his burger. He was like, oh, yeah.
What's your a bird? What is your like? Do you have a go-to like arena food when you go to? Do you
Trying
eat
to
it
think of
all?
what I eat, go when I go to like the football. Let me think. All right, I'm walking up to the stand, going to get my thing. Huh? I'm like a chicken, like chicken tenders or chicken nuggets kind of guy.
Chicken tenders.
Yeah, like nuggets, something like that. Or like, you know, when you get the little like bites that are like that, they're like kind of like little circles. Like I get them and like just some like fries or something.
Okay.
And then usually if I'm at the football and I'm not having to drive, some form of alcoholic beverage. Remember, football season here is, well, I guess the same for you, but football season here is it's winter, so sometimes cider isn't the best beverage to have on a cold winter's night. Sometimes I will. I'm not a beer man, but I will drink a beer when it's colder because it's like, it fucking gets your blood. Oh my fucking God.
Somebody tell me what the hell I'm looking at. In morning. Actually evening. Grieving! What are we
Holy shit, he just said it's actually evening. Are you kidding me?
Because you helped the Judgment Day kill the entire tag team division when you gave them a title shot. Now the least that you can do is tell us when we have our rematch.
Rematch? That's interesting, Eric, because what do these dummies say when we ask for our rematch?
They wanted to make sure that all title opportunities went to new challengers, regardless of how stupid you dress. You don't get automatic rematches.
Yeah, they have a
That is true.
Don't. That's not what we
have
meant.
right for
What did you
claims
mean?
over
Said
the
that.
championship.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Oh, this man is full of horrible ideas. You too. You know what wasn't a horrible idea?
What's that?
Getting rid of Big E. I hate that guy. Real scumbag.
Did they just kind of tell talent to be like, go for it tonight?
Yeah.
Whatever. Real scumbag. Oh,
I think Becky's the first person. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, no, you go. It's okay.
I was gonna say I think Becky's the first person on camera, even on the heel side of things, to like side with the New Day.
Carrying.
Mm.
It was the reason why it happened. Don't you tell me 3-day combo tickets are on sale now because there's none available. They're sold the fuck out. So fuck off. And no, before anyone asks, I have not got tickets yet, so that's exciting. Them tickets coming out in the week that my car died and my PC died is scumbag behavior from them.
Yeah. Oh, JD McDonough.
I've pushed myself to the limit.
What I was going to say, though, is Becky Lynch is about to cut the promo of her life. I'm just feeling it.
Won't do.
I'm just feeling it. It's going to be good.
Sometimes.
When doesn't she cut good promos, to be fair?
That is true. I was just gonna say.
Because she's going to be angry. She's going to be like, you stupid freaking bitches.
But if you think that's gonna stop me,
JD, I don't know what's gonna stop you, man.
what I'm capable of. See, I'm surrounded in this business by people that talk a big game about making a name for yourself.
So you head back. All right, I'm gonna go fill my water real quick while JD McDonough is talking nonsense.
Those same people, they go silent. I am
Hell yeah.
tested, forged in the fires of a Japanese dojo. 23 years I've been training under one of the best to ever lace their boots, Finn Balor.
So, is everyone excited for the weekend of wrestling?
Finally my turn to
I'm really quite pumped. I haven't been this excited for a weekend of wrestling in a hot minute.
It will be taken by force.
And say whatever you want about them all, you know, similar times, running and whatever. I'm not getting into that. It's a fucking dead-end argument. But there's 4 very different shows on, and I'm really into that. Here she comes. The fucking man. Here's the fucking man. The Intercontinental Champion. the motherfucking man, Becky Lynch. That's a cool jacket. I just truly think she is in an untouchable zone. I say that every week on these shows, but you haven't had me for a few weeks on these Raw watch parties. So I genuinely think that she is untouchable. She is in her prime of her time. She is eating on the mic. She's having good matches with everybody. Just a good time. So we will be live for All In, maybe Summer Saturday Night's main event, depending on... Oh, Lou's in the background. Maybe Summer Saturday Night's main event. Evolution will be live at some point within the half hour leading up to the start of the show, not the count... Well, probably the end of the countdown. I'm excited for it all, friends. I'm excited for it all. And this triple threat is going to steal the show. It's going to be something really special. There's no way that it doesn't deliver. And it's got high expectations in my brain.
Yeah, some consider one of the greatest matches ever.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking good. It was pretty fucking good, that last women's standing match. In an ideal world, Becky retains the title for me.
Can someone please explain to me how
Hard to pick, though.
losers,
Hard to pick.
two people who just lost last week to each other
True.
have a title match against me, a triple threat at Evolution where statistically I am at a disadvantage. Can somebody please explain how that works?
They did both lose. They are both losers.
Look. I get it. From Pierce's perspective, I'm the greatest female wrestler who ever lived. And it's not just me saying that. Other people say that. Sports Illustrated say that.
Yeah.
Multiple time
Yeah.
women's champion.
Couldn't agree more.
Main event of WrestleMania.
Yep. Correct.
New York Times best-selling author.
Correct.
I'm in
Great
all
book.
these
Have it. Great book.
shows, movies right now. I'm hot. I
Yep.
get it. I
Yep.
get it. I get
Agreed.
it.
Yep.
I get it from
Yep.
his perspective. You need me on Evolution.
Yeah, 100%. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more.
But
Couldn't agree more.
I beat Bailey. I beat
Talk your talk.
Lyra. Neither of them deserve an opportunity.
Couldn't
I
agree
deserve
more.
to pick my own opponent. Io got to pick her own opponent. Tiffany got to pick her
True.
own opponent. Hey, I picked this woman right here. And I beat you in a second.
JPJ, she made a good point. Becky said, why are they getting a championship match against Becky Lynch at Evolution when they're both losers? They lost to each other last week.
It's all a
Is she wrong?
Bailey and Lyra, they're in cahoots. They're working together because they know that is the only way they are going to get this title off me. Like both of them.
I mean,
they're both losers.
Each other. Do you know how statistically
They technically both won, didn't they?
They technically both lost. Lou, by the way, was giving us a show when you were gone. He was sitting up on the top of his, he's gone now.
Oh, yeah.
He was sitting up on the top of his...
He sits up there sometimes.
He was just like looking around. He was like, now, where the fuck is Dad gone? And then he just like was watching the door. God bless Bailey.
God bless.
God bless Lyra Valkyria?
God bless.
Okay.
Well, maybe bless. We'll bless.
Okay, no. Still...
Oh, I saw what that happened now. Bailey needs to get in there and just go right
Those are
after
some
Lyra.
shoes, Lyra.
What are you talking about?
She's actually 8'7" in those shoes.
Saying, congratulations, Becky, you've completed your transformation into a total raving lunatic. Oh my God. My title is wrapped around the waist of a bucket full of crazy, and I think it's time I took it back.
Bailey, just hit her.
Honestly.
That's it. You don't have to talk. I mean, you can though.
Are you kidding me? The way I see it is that I should be standing here as the Intercontinental Champion if it wasn't for you 2 weeks ago.
Well,
she's speaking to me. She's really speaking to me. Look at me. What a treat. I'm sorry. It's just I'm having a bit of trouble keeping up. All right, we get it. All right? Get over it. I didn't get back to you after WrestleMania. Let it go, okay?
Let it go.
WrestleMania taught me
Let it
everything.
go.
Is that
Thank you.
I don't need partners. And I damn sure don't need any more friends.
Wow.
What I do need is that championship right there.
Oh, Bailey, listen to you. After 13 years of failed friendships and grimy hugs, another one bites the dust, huh? Well, it's good to see you not trying so hard anymore. Because, yeah, she really dropped you like a hot potato at WrestleMania.
No. It's time we set the record straight on this. And I have to tell you what I never told you. Everybody thinks that I called Becky and brought her back at WrestleMania. I didn't. Becky secretly attacked you, and then Becky called me.
But, there wasn't much hesitation in your voice, was there? But you know, I remember this one thing that you said. You said, Bailey is everything that I am pretending to be, and that Bailey would never betray you the way that I did. Well, how's that working out for you? Because it seems like she's not pretending anymore, is she? Hate to say I told you so.
Shut up, Becky. You can't get in my head anymore, okay? But she was right about one thing. How nice of you to finally admit it. You don't care about friendship when it comes to championship gold, right? You know what that makes you? That makes you just like her. And I know what I have to do now. On Sunday at Evolution, I have to rescue that championship from 2 massive disappointments.
Oh. Damn.
You know what, Lyra? I sat front row when you were the first ever Women's Intercontinental Champion. When you won that championship for the first time, I sat right there. And when we had that tag tournament to get to WrestleMania, I stood on the apron and I watched the work you put in. I watched you rise to the top. I watched you go to WrestleMania and become a double champion. And then I watched you lose that Intercontinental Championship, and you raised her hand like a little bitch.
Oh! Oh!
Damn. Here we go. Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Dude, this is so good.
It's the best story. Yeah.
The best story WWE are telling. And it's all just like, it's all this perfect crescendo to Evolution, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh. I like when she does that not sitting down. Like, I like that she just... Oh, shit, she got to lay them both out.
Sure is.
Like, how much cooler does that look?
Yeah. Raise her arm.
This will be the last time your hand is raised for this championship. You hear me?
Bravo, ladies. That's very good stuff. And I keep beating a dead horse with this, but it's just so simple. There's nothing crazy about, like, complex about this. It's just, like, simple storytelling. And fuck, it's good. It's so fucking good.
Yep.
I really, really like it.
Yeah, that was good. I was invested in that.
I'm very... Yeah, we shut the fuck up for the first time.
Yeah, we did. Oh, yay! Meanwhile, Carmelo Hayes can't get on the fucking TV screen. But we're gonna make a story for this fuck. I don't even dislike him. I don't like his music. Like, I don't really care about him either way. But that we're gonna make a storyline for that guy. But Carmelo Hayes can't get more than a fucking 2-second backstage segment with The Miz. This match ruled.
Yeah, they beat the shit out of one another.
They beat the crap out of each other. It was awesome.
Well, they're getting like a...
I would love them to make it like a best of, like, I would love them to go in on it. Is this 3 days grace?
Yes.
No.
That's
That doesn't sound like them. That's them?
yeah, I think it
This is
might
3
be.
Days Grace, right?
It sounds like 3 Days Grace.
Yeah.
I'll certainly know when I upload this to YouTube and it's like, naughty boy, you put some 3 Days Grace in there. I don't care though.
Perfect. Picture perfect. It could not have gone any better. I'm so proud. Hey, I'm proud of you, man. What's wrong?
Oh, isn't that nice, JPJ? He's proud of his
What are we gonna do
bestie.
about Cross?
What do you mean cross?
He ran out. He sort of set the table for me, but like, people are gonna think I couldn't do it by myself.
No,
So
come on. No, we don't have to worry about Cross. Nobody likes him, but Sami Zayn was the target tonight. And you got him, man. Not with one spear, not with 2 spears, but 3 spears. You took him.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong? Paul.
Roman Reigns.
Did you guys hear the news?
No.
Sami
Oh.
Zayn is out of action indefinitely.
Hey, I don't mean to be, this bitch that's like, total ass dude, but
It just occurred to me that Jey Uso
I'll just wait a minute.
is in perfectly fine health.
He won't be after I'm done with him.
So the fucking Coachman, Jonathan Coachman, just tweeted
Oh, yeah,
this. I don't believe a thing Lyra says on the mic. I'm begging WWE to start working with some of these talents on developing promos. It has to go both ways. Becky and Bayley are light years ahead of Lyra. There are levels on the mic, and if you're going to be on Raw, you have to be at the highest level. Does he watch the same thing that we're watching? Because every one of his takes are fucking dog shit. He is the most dog shit person I've ever heard of. Jonathan Coachman needs to learn to shut the fuck up.
Hey, man. Oh. What's he got, 88 in his head?
I don't know what that means.
Mad respect to that guy in the System of a Down hoodie right there, though.
Hell yeah.
Mad respect.
System of a Down was never really my jam.
Oh, they're incredible. Still to this day, it lives up, the music.
They're probably a little bit
Oh, yeah.
above. I live more in like the alternative route than like metal.
That's fair. They got some bangers though, where like they got the harmonies and they're like,
Yeah.
oh, man, that's good.
Listen, I get it.
Oh shit.
Do you think they're gonna start and stop this song 70 times in the next?
Yes.
I can't wait. By the way, just can't wait for it. I'm so excited. Like I think they should just stop it and then start it again. That sounds really fun, and I think that's really awesome that they do that every fucking time.
See, like, yeah.
It's just me, Oos. 4 letters, 1 word. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
So he's gonna end up beating Bronson,
Probably.
and then Seth will be upset at Bronson, but love Braun.
Is that Lady Ref Jess? Off her
It is.
game on the Evolution sim. Off her game.
That wasn't great.
I had a
Wasn't her
stern
best
word with
performance.
her, but she can confirm she will be there for SummerSlam.
Okay. Yeah.
But she was off.
she was definitely a step slow.
We were yelling obscurities at her during the show, which you can watch,
Were we?
by the way. Yeah, I think we're telling her to hurry the fuck up. You can watch our Evolution Sim, ! YouTube. YouTube is also where all of our stuff lives for the Hive. Every single Twitch stream that I do or any watch party goes to the YouTube. Every single episode of Impact Intact which the latest one is the episode of Impact from June 3rd, 2015, where Mickey James gets hit by a train thanks to James Storm. Also, the home, if you want to watch the video version, of course, of Impact Intact or The Swarm, every Wednesday and Friday with JPJ and CJ. They talk sports on Wednesdays, professional wrestling on Fridays. You can also catch both of those things on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. It also is the home of every video from Stuart. He is playing some EAFC 25, taking the Hive FC to heights. They do very well over on our YouTube. We have got stuff from Ryan on there with a lot of football talk, American football. What else is on our YouTube? Pretty much everything that is in our Substack lives on our YouTube. So go to our YouTube, subscribe away. We just hit 1.1 thousand subscribers on our YouTube.
Hell yeah!
So
hell yeah!
Make sure to come and hang out and do all the good things. Get in on the ground floor of the Hive. I've said this from the start. I do think we can take this in big ways, but we need to spread the word of the Hive. So if you can, make sure to give us some love. We always appreciate when we get tweets of encouragement, posts on Instagram, whatever it may be. All of the team sees it, and we all appreciate it very much. Because you can have a good thing, but if no one sees it, it's hard to grow. So please make sure to do it. Also, catch the buzz every single day, every single weekday here on the Hive, on all social media platforms with full episodes on Friday. Jamie talks to all different kinds of stars around the world, whether they're in wrestling, music, whatever. Doesn't matter. Come and hang out and listen to him ask some rapid-fire questions. They're nice and bite-sized. JPJ said he always watches them because they go for about a minute and a half, and you can just watch them nice and quickly and get to know some people that you may not know.
Agreed. They're real quick, but they're cool. So.
Me oos. Day one, it's just me oos. They've never done this before, have they, JPJ? Started the music again.
No. First time. I told you, Providence is special.
Yeah, special place. Special place.
Bring it out.
Also, coming to the Hive, we should say, we talked about this earlier, but JPJ might have some stuff. The new college football game. But please, to a real idiot like me, JPJ, what the fuck is the difference between the Madden game and the college football game? I understand that the college football's got different teams, but is it just the same game? But it's just college football?
No, I mean, it's a football game, so the sport is the same, and it's made by the same... So it's similar, but it's a lot different. Like, the college game is run a lot differently than how pro football works. Okay. So, it's just slightly a different thing.
Different vibe.
Yeah. So I think we might see the Hive University at some point here on the Hive. And, And then on my channel, starting this week, I think I'm going to do UMass. I think I'm going to do the University of Massachusetts. I'm going to make them a national powerhouse, or try to.
So. Hell yeah. I'll have some more stuff with the AFL game too, because I've been slack with that. Maybe we'll make a Hive team in the AFL. We'll take them to new heights. Maybe I'll have all the members of the Hive in the
I was
team.
going to say, I didn't want to spoil anything, but this year, unlike last year in college football, you can edit the players on the Hive University, and we're all on the team.
Hell
we're
yeah.
all on the team.
Maybe I'll do that in the AFL world too, and they can run parallel to each other. And then we've got the Hive Football Club with the EAFC game. So, you know, a lot of Hive-related things in these sports games.
Yep.
Also, exclamation point Substack in the chat as well if you want to go read our Substack. We've got great stuff there from Bryn and Peggy, myself. DC has now started on our Substack. He's talking all things Major League Baseball every single Sunday. Around about 8 p.m. every single Sunday night, Australian Central Standard Time. We'll have a new article from DC. I have stuff coming out tonight or tomorrow morning, depending on where you are, on the Bella Twins in the lead up to Evolution. Bryn and Stewart are doing a co-review of the first ever World Wrestling All-Stars show from 2001 that took place in Sydney. It was like one of those shows that were trying to fill the void of ECW and WCW going bust. There's a heap of stars on that show, so make sure to catch the co-review on Thursday coming out. So come and read that if you're into reading articles and stuff like that. All is on our Substack, with more stuff coming to our Substack all the time. You know, it's just I think something I really like about the Hive is that I never intended when I started this. I understand when you're not sticking to like a certain niche, not everyone's going to love everything, but I think there's something for everybody, whether you're into music or you're into gaming or you're into wrestling or you're into certain sports. We truly do cover a lot of things here at the Hive, so there is something for everybody. And hey, a lot of us love it all. So, but there is truly something for everybody, and you'll find your little corner of the Hive you like the most. And you know, we're always growing and expanding and trying to do more stuff. So, like I said, get in on the ground floor, because I feel like, you know, some big things are going to happen for us.
Oh, I agree. One thing I can tell you is the Hive University is going to be the national champions. That's all I'm going to tell
Obviously.
you. Oh, those are the big things you speak of.
Yes. And if I take them in the AFL game, they will win the Premiership Cup. It's happening.
Yeah. We'll just take world dominance. That's what we're going to do.
Can you make
We'll run
teams in the baseball game?
You can, but it's a little bit different because it's
gotcha.
all online card based.
Oh, yeah, right.
So, yeah. But I'm going to make the Hive like the lowest rated team you can make, and we're going to build up
them up.
dominance.
Build them up.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Prime Hydration Station.
That's actually going to be the name of our stadium.
Oh my God, there's Hollywood Hulk Hogan in the front row.
Yeah. Yeah, I got him. He's Gold Dust is over there.
The stars are out. Yeet.
Damn.
Oh, God.
A fiery Jey Uso.
Right on the temple with that super kick. Knocking Reed out of the chair, and Jey now with a few valuable seconds to
Does Jey Uso usually wrestle in shorts?
Not usually. I was thinking that. I was like, that's because I saw them and I was like, oh!
Holy hell!
Damn. Oh, shit, Jay.
Kill him.
Oh,
Kill him.
Boy.
Kill him.
Tsunami!
Oh, boy. Oh, hell.
Do another one.
You keep
Do
doing
it again.
Run it back, baby.
Yeah.
I'm going
Who's coming
4.
up,
I reckon he's going to do 4.
They do 4?
I'm saying 4.
Oh!
Good
I'm
Lord.
going 5.
There's just not a way that wouldn't hurt you.
No.
That is a huge, just ball of man coming at you.
What are you going to do? What are any of you going to do?
Honestly.
Your
There's Eddie
man's in there,
Orango.
though, Josh. And he's
Please
got a
don't
nice
hurt
haircut.
him.
He's got a nice haircut. He's
Yeah,
looking fresh.
it's
Freshly cut.
looking good.
Oh, that's
It's
it. He
looking
only
good.
did 2. He only
Oh.
did 2.
Never mind, we're both wrong.
No, he's coming back. No,
we're
he's
both
doing the thing where he
wrong
comes
because we're
back.
idiots.
No, he's coming. He's going to do the thing where he comes back.
Disqualification. The winner's purse is going to go to Jey Uso, but again, this was about respect. This is about making a statement.
You're going to hear the crowd start to roar. Oh, no. Wow.
No,
All right.
never mind. Fade to black and we're out of here.
I guess not. Sons of bitches.
Unless he does it in the commercial. I don't think he will, but
Indefinitely due to rib injuries caused by Braun Breaker and Karrion Kross tonight. Now Jey Uso, perhaps suffering from.
Listen, you only took 2, Jay.
it really wasn't that bad.
I mean, no, I get it, but it's only 2. Man.
Big Bronson Reed. Well, maybe Sammy and Jey can reunite as best friends side by side in the ER. Braun Breaker promised an expiration date. Bronson Reed promised
Oh, poor Jay.
respect.
Getting taken out by Jason Jordan and the Hurricane, of course.
Yep.
He's still
Braun
walking.
Breaker
He's
should-
fine.
Yeah, Braun Breaker should run right down there and spear the shit out of him.
Honestly. Did you notice that Bronson Reed didn't get in the face of Eddie Orango?
No, I didn't.
Just saying.
This was a warning shot, not only to main event Jey Uso, but to the entire
Just saying.
Seth Rollins, Big Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, and
Oh.
the Oracle Paul.
All right, so his ribs are broken now.
Holding all the cards, however you want to put it, they're the guys you need to be fighting. So Paul Heyman kicked off tonight, Rollins and Breaker and Reed in the ring. And what he said, Corey, was the Empire strikes first. And that is what Rollins and company are doing.
That's what he did
Doesn't
say.
really have the same ring to it, does it, when you say it like that?
No, certainly doesn't.
Seth Rollins is all about absolute power. He's Mr. Money in the Bank. At some point, he will attempt to cash in the contract.
So,
The World Heavyweight Championship
18 minutes ago on Twitter,
Mm-hmm.
Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner tweeted,
Oh, God.
"See, when you step in the ring with Braun, you got a 33 and a third chance
God,
of avoiding that spear. But Braun, he's got freak DNA, so he takes your 33 and a third % chance and breaks it in half. And now you got a 16 and 2/3% chance of surviving that first spear. But that's not all, because Braun's got exponential impact. One spear,
Oh.
that's bad.
is in action. Chad Gable's out
Okay.
hurt, so I'm trying to find out how come El Grande Americano can be in action against
Because they're not the
It's the
same,
same
Michael.
people.
Why is this hard to understand?
I've never understood it.
heavyweight champion, the ring general Gunther, will
Oh, boy.
Gunther collides
Goldberg's going to end the show tonight, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Goldberg for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Probably laying out Gunter.
And also tonight, Seth Rollins looks to put the exclamation
Oh, this is probably the main event, right?
incredible evening for his group. Rollins
Match-wise?
go one-on-one
Match-wise, yeah.
on Raw.
Match-wise, at least. We haven't seen Rhea and Io yet, either, so.
That is true.
Ladies and gentlemen, our back to the mic.
Oh, yeah, I would assume that they are going to have something.
Do you remember
sure.
that?
They're gonna
that
main event
one,
Evolution, yeah?
Do you remember that one simulation stream we did at Saturday Night's main event, and we just listened to this music over and over again? Do you remember that?
Sure do.
We were like ready
Yeah.
to fucking end it all by the end of it. We were like, we're done with this.
Do you remember before our sim this past weekend, the Headbanger song came on, and we fucking, was fucking,
Yes, I
you know what I'm
did.
saying?
John
We
Cena
both
said
were
he
like,
was gonna
"Oh,
ruin
shit!"
wrestling. Then Goldberg told him to hold his beer.
Yeah, that's fair.
Stuart, you've been on record. You've been on record. I've seen the tweet, Stuart. Don't you hide behind that little shit. You want Goldberg to win that match.
How dare you? Come on. Listen. Come on. Come on. What are we doing?
You are Mr. Money in the
Let's do
Bank.
it.
You hold the case. It's yours to carry the burden. But here's the thing. That burden's going to be
Oh,
real
my
heavy.
God. Come on, Stu.
Oh, he at least, hey, I do say he's not backpedaling. He's owning it.
That's fine.
I mean, you're wrong, but that's okay. It's okay to be wrong.
1 week. But here's how it goes down, my man. The days are counting down.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I can't take that Money in the Bank case off you. And that's okay. I ain't going to try to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make that case a permanent party. Whether I just take it up your keister or I attach it to your damn head. You can bet that after Saturday night.
So, do you think Nikki Bella's the only legend we get in the Hall of Fame, in the Battle Royal?
You'll be saying
No.
Okay.
I would say no. Do you think so?
I don't think there's going to be a lot of. There's going to be a lot of
You
legends.
think
I think
Yeah, I
they're
mean,
really
they already
trying-
got Trish.
I
They
think
already got...
I think they're really going to try and hammer down, like, we're good. We can run this
Yeah.
show without you. Some people hate Goldberg, and
That's fair.
some people like fun. It's not for everybody.
Listen. I just...
You're on thin ice, my friend.
No, but my thing has nothing to do with that. Whether you like or hate Goldberg, he shouldn't be near a world title. Period. End of story.
Sure.
That's it. If he was fighting Gunther in a non-title or just whatever, I'm okay. Fine.
By the way, JPJ, you never answered your own question earlier. You asked me what I usually eat when I go to a sporting event of some kind or an event food. What's your go-to food? Is it a burger?
Well, it depends where I'm at, like what I'm doing.
Okay.
If I go to Fenway Park to see like a base like the Red Sox, it's always a hot dog. So I will get hot dog. I will get a hot dog, a Fenway Frank.
So Rhea's never beaten EO.
No, it makes me nervous because I think EO is still gonna win.
This should be Rhea's kryptonite.
I agree. I'm okay with that. I think I would be okay if Rhea had that one person she can't beat.
Because you can build on that and build on that and build on that and build on that.
Yeah.
Man, I wish Bianca was healthy because they could have just run that back at Evolution.
Yeah. But I'm a big fan of a pretzel bite, of some pretzel bites.
Yum, 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 yum.
I like those with some dipping in the nacho cheese. I like those. And at a baseball game, I always have to get a bag of peanuts. I get a bag of peanuts, like shelled peanuts.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
I'm not a hot dog guy. I used to like hot dogs. And I
That's
know
not what
that
I've heard.
Okay, yo. I did that whole awful thing where I found out what was in a hot dog. And I just can't do it anymore.
Yeah, but listen, we eat a lot of things.
I know. I literally eat ass, JPJ, but I won't eat a hot dog.
I mean, I like a crab. I do. So, you know, it is like,
I don't do
you know.
seafood.
You don't like seafood
at all. Yuck.
Really?
Disgusting. Shouldn't be anywhere near anyone's mouth. Gross.
Okay, let's relax. You're talking to a New Englander here. That's what we're built on.
Gross, 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 gross. Oh, Stuart said he drew the line at the Fiend. That's understandable. He should have never beaten that man.
You are wrong about one thing. You are not on top.
No matter the build, I don't give a fuck, dude. They're going to bang. It's going to be a great match.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
EO's so good, man. Why have they not booked her correctly? They said you had one of the greatest opening matches in the history of WrestleMania, and we're just not going to book you anymore.
Yep, just waiting around while they were doing the Queen of the Ring. It's like, just have her fight, people.
Anyone. It literally doesn't matter if you wrestled against fucking Ivy Nile for 2 months. It
Who
doesn't
cares?
matter. When I was a kid, JPJ, if you didn't defend your title for 30 days, it got vacated.
Sure did. Yeah, what is Rhea going to say then? No, I'm good.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, whatever. People are getting on Rhea about it. I'm just like...
Rhea Ripley and Io Sky for the championship at Evolution? Yeah, I'm all right.
I'm good.
all right.
I won't be on that.
I'm going to take that night off.
I'll sit that one out. Like, it's going to be really good. I love these graphics. I'm a graphics hoe, JPJ. I love these graphics. They look really cool.
Yeah, I like it. I don't like that song, though.
It's got Slash in it.
Oh, shit. One of the greatest luchadors of all time.
Let's fucking go. I don't give a fuck. Everyone knows we love
There
El
he
Grande
is.
Americano. El Grande Americano was I think the shining performance in Money in the Bank. And I don't know why anyone's questioning this.
I would agree.
It's clearly El Grande Americano.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Okay. Whilst I agree with you a lot, Stuart, there has been a lot of promotion issues with the show. I don't think it's as bad as everyone's saying. The Becky, Lyra, Bailey stuff has single-handedly been booked since WrestleMania, and it's been very, very good. So that's a story there. Rhea and Io does have backstory, which it probably could have been booked a little bit few weeks before to be like, hey, we're going to go to this. Or you could have done Raquel and Rio, like the winner goes to Evolution or something like that, just so it has a little bit more steam. But it has got legs. JC Jane and Jordan Grace has legs because they've been building that for quite a while in NXT. There is some Jade and Naomi. That obviously has legs. It's been going since Naomi tried to kill Jade Cargill back in November. The time. I actually don't have any problem with it being on the same weekend as All In. I've said this from the start. It's not on at the same time, so it's fair game to me. The NXT show I have a problem with not because they're on at the same time. I truly don't care. I could watch both if I wanted to. It just does NXT the biggest disservice because who the fuck's going to pick to watch that over All In? You're stupid. But I have no problem with them running on the same weekend as All In. They're in two different places. Who gives a shit? The Beyonce stuff is the most annoying thing, and it isn't the All-Star weekend for the baseball in Atlanta.
The after. It's in Atlanta as well. Yeah.
It's just silly.
It's all in Atlanta, so that's
it's just silly when you're having Beyonce. It's not like it's like Beyonce is like one of the biggest pop stars in the literal world.
Mm-hmm.
That's been booked for a hell of a lot longer than Evolution. And I'm not saying that Beyonce fans and wrestling fans are the same thing, but I'm sure there's a crossover somewhere. It looks. There's a little part of me that thinks it may be set up to fail a little bit. But those guys are going to go out and put on a fucking phenomenal show, and we know they will.
They should.
But I have no problem with them running the same weekend as All In, as long as it's not the same time. That's all Saturday Night's Main Event doesn't even really bother me that much, because it's not technically on at the same time. That doesn't bother me, personally.
Yeah, no, I have no problem with that as well. The only thing I have a problem... Well,
NXT is my problem.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they had to do everything the same weekend as All In. All In was booked for almost a year. Like, you could have picked a different weekend.
Sure.
But, so in general, I just think it's unnecessary. But at the end of the day, if you would have told me, hey, we're doing Saturday Night's Main Event Saturday night when All In has been booked as an afternoon show this whole time, I have no problem with that whatsoever.
No. The NXT one's the only thing that I'm like, that's just, you're an idiot. But I just think it's not even like, I'm not even mad about it. It's just like, you're an idiot for booking at the same time as All In.
Yeah, it's very bizarre.
Just does the NXT kids a disservice.
Yeah.
Because it's not their fault. They're just going out and wrestling.
I mean, they have no say over it. Yeah,
they're just going out and doing their job. There's El Grande Americano.
Yep.
I have nothing to add on that one. That's El Grande Americano.
No, this should be quite good.
Of course, it's going to be a great week of podcasts here in WWE, including
The Swarm and Impact Intact. Isn't that right, Michael Cole?
Yep. Cody has Ricky Saints on there, though, this week.
Ricky Saints?
Yeah.
I watched the Stephanie McMahon podcast with Randy Orton. It was a very interesting conversation. They barely talked about wrestling.
Yeah. I saw the Panic Attack clip.
He talked a lot about that and a lot about being a dad and just getting healthy
I think
again.
that's a lot.
And
Yeah, I think that's a lot of the reason why his character, like why he is kind of, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
He was just talking like, it just sounded like, I'm assuming they are, but like just sounded like two friends catching up and just hanging out.
Yeah.
They have known each other for a very long time.
Yeah, remember when he handcuffed Triple H and kissed her?
I was going to say they shared a kiss.
Unbelievable.
Is Stephanie McMahon a God bless for you?
Oh.
Okay.
What? Listen. You have to understand the time frame. 1999 Joe.
Listen, I get it. I'm not.
I would say, for me personally, in the history of time, she's the #1 overall seed.
Damn! All right, Stephanie McMahon.
No, she's the #1 overall seed.
Can she still get it?
I mean, come on.
Okay. Yeah. I think she's aged very nicely, to be fair.
I think she has as well. Yeah, no question. No question.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Have
but the McMahon Helmsley era?
Oh, what a time in wrestling.
Yeah, it was a good time.
A little premature celebration there.
El Grande looks great here.
Sure. Taller. I think
Maybe
he's
he's
wearing
got
platform boots.
he must be wearing platform boots. He's still looking shredded. He's
Oh yeah.
He looks great. It's his first match since Money in the Bank. He's a little banged up, probably.
Yeah. I mean, he
still.
took a beating.
Yeah,
he took a beating.
you know.
Security. A lot of luchadors wear their masks too tight because God forbid you get unmasked. It's the ultimate disrespect. I'd love to see this El Grande Americano get his mask ripped off right now. Oh, you'd love
Why?
to see the man's livelihood and everything that he's worked for in the tradition.
Michael Cole is a hater. He's being a hater.
You'd like that, wouldn't you? 'Cause one guy
He's being a hater, and I'm over it, personally.
I don't get why he's like so.
He's a hater.
Like, yeah, it's very.
It's loser back. You know what? In the words of JPJ, it's hoe-like behavior. He's being a hoe.
Hoe-like behavior. It's been a while. Hoe-like behavior.
Oh, he kicked the shit out of him. Hell yeah.
So even you admit it's Chad Gable when you said gracias. That's like, thank you.
Well, that's the translation. You fuckwit, Michael Cole.
Wait, what did he say? I missed it.
He said, he said Corey even thinks it's Chad Gable because he said gracias and that's thank you. I'm like, so no Mexican man is allowed to say gracias because it's translation to thank you, and that's what Chad Gable says? So stupid.
It's just, it feels like they're just trying to jump through as many hoops as they can to figure it out, you know?
He sounds mad because he doesn't know who it is, so he's trying to be like, this is clearly Chad Gable, but now it's not clearly Chad Gable because Chad Gable's injured. I don't see the parallels here. Sorry.
Oh!
Holy fuck. See you later, alligator.
Well, he bills himself from Mexico. You're egregious. You don't speak Spanish either.
Egregious, great word.
That's another good, yes.
Hello? Are you
All right.
coming back?
All right.
Hello?
All right.
Yep, we're good.
All right. All right.
Michael Cole, he's in the middle of a match.
Unbelievable.
No comprehendo. That's what I would say. No comprehendo.
Because he looks a little taller, that it's a different human being. Well, the strut looks a little, a great strut.
I don't see the difference. It looks... Grab and drag.
I mean, he
me
looks
by the
pretty
mustache.
damn shredded and similar to me.
As always. You know, I don't think we should be commenting on other people's bodies as much as they like to comment on his body at the moment. His body...
It sounds like it's a little objectifying to me.
Sounds like it's a little jealous to me. Because Michael Cole doesn't look like El Grande Americano.
Yeah.
But I don't
Which I
want
understand
to
completely.
project. Gracias.
Oh, wow. What do you think Chad Gable is thinking right now? I guarantee you he's watching this match. I guarantee you Chad Gable is living vicariously through El Grande Americano. Well, he's lived as him. He might as well live vicariously through this guy. You're out of control.
The hell, Cole.
Dragon Lee is just being beaten down by El Grande Americano. I like the confidence that El Grande Americano's developed in his strut and the swagger he's displaying tonight in the ring.
Oh.
Going to the throat.
We were saying that before, Peggy. We just think he's got some lifts in his boots.
Confident, arrogant as well.
Like East Coast said, lifts or camera angles. Maybe the way they're shooting him.
Very slow.
Yeah.
Maybe they're shooting him from
Yeah, you see how they're
underneath.
coming from the underneath, from the ground, you know?
Had so much success throughout the duration of his career. He employs a very
It's simple camera tricks 101. Look at the way they filmed the Great Khali. It was always from underneath, so he looked even bigger than he... And not that he wasn't a big man, but like... You know.
If you ever met the Great Khali in real life, he's only 5'9".
Yeah.
I didn't say familiar, I said handsome.
But they used a special camera and the angles where he was 7'4".
That's right. That's right.
You know?
What time does All In start for me? 4:30 a.m. The buy-in starts at like 3. I'm not getting up for that though. Sorry. So we won't be here for the buy-in, friends. We'll pop in about 10 minutes before All In starts. And I'll be eating breakfast on stream. I'm very, very sorry.
I can recap the buy-in.
Yeah, exactly. JPJ will be watching the buy-in. Just a little bit too early for me for that one. I'm sorry, friends. But we'll pop in. I'll be up. So, like, as soon as I'm up and ready to go, we'll go live and we'll have the end of the buy-in on as we kind of lean into All In. Excited for those 2 casino gauntlet matches. Glad they're doing one for the men and the women. Get some surprises in there, JPJ.
I agree. I think there's going to be some fun things.
Dakota Kai, maybe?
I think it's possible.
Yeah, long, big day of wrestling because it kind of goes in then to me for, Saturday night's main event starts at 9:30, but like we said, we've said this during the sim for Evolution, we're going to play it by kind of ear, see when All In is going to finish, and if it kind of times straight into Saturday night's main event, which is Gunther and Goldberg, we will stay here for that. But if All In ends before Saturday night's main event, we won't watch Saturday night's main event on stream. We'll be pretty tuckered out by the 5 hours of wrestling that we'll probably get. But, if it's only another 20 minutes or so, we'll hang around and we'll make sure to watch Gunther and Goldberg. But yeah, like I'll watch that, watch Saturday night's main event. I'll watch NXT at some point. Me and JPJ also will be keeping tabs on NXT throughout the watch party because we're not stupid. We want to still know. We're wrestling fans. We want to know what happens on that show. But I'll watch that. Oh God, I'll watch that properly like later in the day, and then we'll be here for Evolution the next day. Sometime in the build up during the countdown, we'll go live. Probably about 10-20 minutes before it goes live. For the main show, and we'll be here for Evolution as well and hang out for that, and we'll have a good couple of days of watch parties. Actually, it'll be 3 days in a row for me and JPJ because we'll be doing All In, Evolution, and then back to Raw again next week.
Yep, sure will be.
So we'll be rocking and rolling and having a good old time, and probably a pretty loaded Raw next week as well, JPJ, with the lead up to SummerSlam really kind of
I think so.
Taking center stage. Holy hell in hell. So it'll be 3 days of JPJ and I here on the watch parties. And then it's 2 days of SummerSlam before you know it. We'll have the SummerSlam sim in between that, the week before SummerSlam. And yeah, 2 days of SummerSlam, and it'll be a combination of the team. Me and JPJ will more than likely be here for both of those nights. So we're kind of the main kind of 2 people, but it'll be a combination of the team and everything like that. We are looking to get some more watch parties started as well. Ooh, I'm cheating. We're trying to get some permanent teams going for NXT and for SmackDown and for Dynamite as well. So, another great match for El Grande Americano.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
You wonder what, Cole? Right there, he's adjusted his mask, just like the original Grande Americano, who's got a steel plate in his mask, and he used it there with a headbutt to pick up the win. I'm not going to argue about the steel plate, but this is the original
Yeah, Cole, like, come on, man.
Well, nonetheless, whoever it is, he picked up the win tonight over Dragon Lee.
El Twink Americano lately. Hey, from one legendary luchador to another. Oh.
You know, as Seth Rollins' personal oracle,
Huh?
I just want you to know, esta noche es tu última noche, hijo de puta. Esta noche es una noche, cabrón.
Oh.
Wow. Look, I don't even know what you just said.
Huh.
Me either.
Listen. Settle.
I know that.
You're right. I hate those hands. I hate it too. 3 down like we're in baseball. So I don't.
Fair enough.
Providence.
Give me one fact about Providence, Rhode Island. Go. Sure.
The brewery on my hat is there.
Oh, okay. Sick. Hello again.
I told you it's one of the more underrated food cities, like food states, food Providence in general, food cities in the country.
I'm going to say, I'm going to go out on a limb here. Between the both of us here, JPJ, there's 3 God blesses in a row right there with Jackie Redmond carrying cross and Scarlett. God bless, God bless,
I
God
agree
bless.
with you. I agree with you wholeheartedly.
They're all very attractive human beings.
Yep.
Best thing carrying cross ever did was grow out his hair too.
I agree.
And God bless Scarlett.
Oh.
God bless. Surprisingly, better brunette than a blonde.
What do you mean? Surprisingly, I prefer that.
Some people prefer blondes, JPJ. When you think of like the bombshells, they're all blondes.
Carrie-Ann, I can't help but notice that you look proud of yourself, pleased with what we just watched. What do you have to say for yourself?
TikTok.
Wasn't that great footage? What do I have to say for myself? Well, people. Oh.
I hope they just keep him like this. Don't turn him babyface.
Oh, that's a big.
That's a very.
That's a big. Providence, Rhode Island. I told you.
Well, now you got me.
Just keep him like this. You know what I mean?
I got you, Sammy. See, this is what's gonna happen. Every single week you come out here, Sammy, I'm gonna come out here too, and I'm gonna blast your guts with a steel rod.
Hell yeah.
That's what's gonna happen. What did you think was gonna happen? You beat me in Saudi Arabia, and I was just gonna go away?
He's really getting into this promo, JPJ, because he's going red.
All I need you to say is Cross told the truth.
Well, yeah.
And until you do that, this is going to happen week after week after week. Because let's tell the truth, Sammy. I am the devil they know versus you, the devil they don't.
I mean, that was very good.
Yeah. I mean, he's been doing great work for a long time.
I appreciate the time. It's very clear that Karrion Kross is
Great set of teeth. Do you think they're real?
Yeah. Excuse me. God bless.
I mean, can't blame
so
him.
you know,
they would have
Saturday night's
never
main
mind,
event.
I'm not going to say that.
I would pay for it.
I think they would have some
you know,
crazy stuff going on. Good for them. They're both into like the spirit world and shit too. You know, like that kind of like, you know, they've got some imaginations. I'll put it that way.
Will there be a Ouija board?
There wouldn't not.
A seance?
Listen, I just think there would be a lot of stuff going on. Stephanie Vaquer. Vaquer. That won't ever not be funny, will it?
No, it's forever.
And it's so
now,
funny
too.
because Brie gave her so much shit about it on their show. She was like, now how do you say it, Nikki? She was like, I got in my head. She was like, I asked her and she told me. And then I was like, okay, Vaquer. And then she went out there and she was like, Vaquer. And she was like, for God's sakes, the internet already hates me and now they hate me more. So she's very self-aware at least. But oh my God.
Stephanie Vaquer.
I've heard a lot of good things about her though.
Yeah, she's excellent.
And JPJ, not to make this a God bless show, but God bless. God bless.
Well, La Primera will be one of the many to enter the Battle Royal this Sunday.
She's the favorite, right? Like she wins, probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
We just found out that NXT General Manager Ava
will
announce the Battle Royal.
Oh, we got some NXT go. Good, because NXT deserves it, dude. They have the best women in all of wrestling, and they've held it down for a long time. So hell yeah.
NXT's women's division absolutely stacked.
Dude, put as many women as you want. I don't care if it's a fucking 100-woman battle royal at this point. Put them all in there. They all deserve to be on it. But I'm glad NXT are getting some love there. If you look at our Battle Royal, which you can watch on YouTube at the Evolution Simulation, which is up now on our YouTube, there's going to be some great surprises like Awesome Kong and Eve Torres, which JPJ fucking lost his mind over.
Damn, I'm so excited. Is he? Because he could barely walk, it looked like. So.
Again, as like Sami Zayn, every waking minute that I get older. Good for Gunther. Good for Gunther.
Pluggo!
Hello, Pluggo. Speaking of God bless.
Oh, yeah.
Pluggo and Mrs. Pluggo. God bless to both of those.
Studs.
Pluggo,
I think Providence
tell...
is the type of crowd that will appreciate Gunther.
I thought you were going to say Pluggo.
Yeah, Providence Pluggo too.
Please tell Mrs. Pluggo hello. I will be there soon to say hello to Mrs. Pluggo, of course, because Mrs. Pluggo is my, just my savior, really. Which, by the way, is understandable. We all love Mrs. Pluggo.
Oh, yeah. She's a peach.
A peach.
Steelers fan, though. Disgusting.
Is that Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Oh,
gross.
I got something right about... Is that American football, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All
Repulsive. Right. Repulsive. It's really her only unredeeming quality.
Will defend my World Heavyweight Championship against none other
yeah, Pluggo, sorry, but I
Okay. I love how Gunther always says Bill Goldberg. He doesn't just say Goldberg, he says Bill. It is so demeaning. Yeah, no, but it comes off as demeaning, like Bill Goldberg. I just love it. Bill Goldberg.
Gunther needs to get like a lint roller on the back of his shirt. He's got like all shit on the back of his shirt. He needs to go like that with a lint roller. Oh.
He's afraid of me. He's afraid of the pressure.
Oh, here it comes.
Is he going to run him over?
Oh, shit. Goldberg's there, bro.
That's a very nice red.
Oh, he's in Providence, Rhode Island. Goldberg is in New England. My God.
Oh, the split cam looks cool. He can't even walk, dude.
Hey, it looks better now walking than he did a few weeks ago.
I actually think he might die at Saturday night's main event.
Well, it's his last match.
Go out swinging.
Yeah, why not?
Shirt needs an iron.
You don't go fuck.
No, I don't think.
He's already cast, exactly.
Okay, when you weren't a WCW kid, like, person, were you?
I watched both, but I'm more WWF. WWE.
So were you a Goldberg guy?
No.
Neither was I. I mean, I come in late. I wasn't really... WCW was kind of already a bit dead by the time I started watching wrestling, but, like, I knew... obviously, the first... I know everyone's going to get on me, but I'm younger, but, like, the first instance that I seen Goldberg was his run in WWE. So, like, it's not really, like, the crowning moment of, like, you know, fuck yeah. But I watched Goldberg a lot when I was older. When I watched WCW, when I went back and did my research and watched it, didn't like him. Wasn't my guy. Understood the intensity, but that wasn't my kind of wrestling. What I loved about WCW, which is probably going to be no fucking surprise, was my favorite in WCW when I watched it when I was like 9, 10, in like 2004 when I went back and watched, was Juventud Guerrero.
I liked Juventud. I like La
loved
Parka.
him.
I was a big La Parka guy.
Oh yeah, La Parka was a good time. Dean Malenko I fell in love with.
Dean Malenko was great.
Jericho, I like Jericho.
Jericho was tremendous. When they let him be the character.
Holy shit, he's going to lay out Gunther.
He's wearing the belt though, Bill. He's wearing the belt.
You called him Bill too. Oh. I hope their match is a sprint. 5 minutes.
I think it will be. Look, at Goldberg's not going long. He just said right there, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. That's what we're doing. 5 minutes.
I just want him to hit a spear, hit a jackhammer, kick out, powerbomb, choke him out. That's why I think we can hang on, JPJ, if it ends at the right time, and we'll just watch that match because it ain't gonna be fucking long.
Yeah. I think all in's gonna end though with there'll be a decent amount of Saturday night's main event left. I would think.
Remember, it's only a 2-hour show. Saturday night's main event. If that
It starts at 8, right?
I think it'd be smart, businessly, to start the main event at 8 o'clock. So then, like, people that are like, oh, I'll watch that night's main event as well, but they've watched this whole show of it all in, they're like, oh, well, I gotta hang on to watch this main event. So then you kind of...
Well, I mean, yeah.
And then you... Yeah, that's what I think. Which
See, I think that would be...
It kind of makes me think Goldberg and Gunther might go on first for that reason.
That would be a mistake. Because
because in WWE's eyes, they're like, oh, well, people are going to want to watch this. Put it on first.
Yeah, I don't even think it's close to me, though. For me, like, I would be like, I'm watching Hangman and Moxley.
Oh, baby. We're excited for this weekend, though, JPJ. We're excited.
Yep.
We got two really good things to watch for these watch parties. So make sure to come and hang out, everybody. We got a big team coming and hanging out. Don't make me get up at 4:30 in the morning for nothing, friends. That'll be a good time because they're going to... Well, if it's anything like our sim, JPJ, Naomi died.
Jay Cargo murdered her.
That should be great, too. I'm not mad at that.
Yep.
I think we got new tag team champions in Charlotte and Bliss, to be completely honest.
Oh, yeah,
I actually think that'll be good as well. Hell yeah, we got a good card for Evolution. I'm happy with it. That is just gonna be, dude. How is that not gonna be? That could be the match of the weekend. In all honesty, it's that kind of. And the Battle Royal, that'll be fun. I've always loved the Battle Royal. I'm a sucker for one, JPJ. As long as they're all getting entrances, then I'm happy. And then that can't be bad. That can't be bad. What do you think about Trish and Tiffany? Are you nervous? I'm a little nervous for that one.
I like that.
Do you just? I just think it could.
Oh,
they're still doing that.
I don't understand. I just yeah.
I'm nervous for it in the sense of like I don't know if it's going to be good. And I'm happy to be.
I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. I don't particularly have a lot of investment to that.
They could have made it a lot better if they gave it a build for 4 weeks.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It's just kind of like, and again, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, the build everywhere. But in that particular match, there's no steam behind that.
You're wasting a Trish Stratus comeback with a 2-week build. But hey, there's still another. Yeah. We got to shut our mouths because there's still another TV.
And look at and she's fighting for a championship. That's I get it. Yeah, it's just to me. Yeah, to me, I'm just like
they could have really because that's like to me, Tiffany is Trish of 2025. Like you should have really given this time that to be like she is Trish Stratus now, and Trish is like, hey, wait a minute, no, I'm Trish Stratus now.
That's what I would have preferred.
But whatever. Hey, could be the match of the weekend. You never know, JPJ. You never know. You never know.
No, I don't think anything will be better than Okada and Omega. But I think everything else is going to be fighting for second.
Whatever your style of wrestling is, I guess.
Well, that's fair. Wrestling is subjective. I mean, I'm not just saying.
For me, if you think JC Jane and Jordan Grace is the match of the weekend, who am I to tell you that your opinion is wrong?
Yeah, live your best life. Live your best life. But for me, everybody's going to be fighting. Everyone's going to be fighting for second.
The match of the weekend I'm excited to the most is the triple threat.
Yeah, that's very good. It's the match I'm excited for in WWE's weekend by far. But Hangman and
are we God blessing here, JPJ, to any of these people?
No. Well, Tozawa maybe, but
Jackie Redmond.
Jackie, we have one
No.
plan and one plan
I mean, yeah, I'm not.
Why is
I like her outfit.
Maxine wearing like pajamas? Like
It looks like
lingerie?
she's wearing. Yes, yeah, it looks like it's lingerie on the top. That I'm not upset about.
And I could not agree more with what you're saying.
I need Natalia to. I say it every week, and I actually like this group. I miss Otis.
I want her to
but
beat up Maxine. I don't want her to be
Yes.
with Maxine.
Yes, I need Natty. I need the Natty character on WWE. Like I think immediately Natty would be over. Immediate. If they
It's
did.
Natty. It doesn't take
Yeah.
much.
I have to ask.
Yeah.
If it
Yeah.
works and it comes down to the two of you, I mean, then what happens?
Well,
Oh my Lanta, Jackie! Not you trying to stir the pot.
Like, what if she just savagely destroyed her right now? You know what I'm saying?
I get it. Settle your tea kettle.
At the very end, hey, hold on, Tozawa. Hey, it's gonna be me and you working together until the very, very end. Got it? We'll see what happens.
Okay. Dave!
Good for Tozawa.
Okay.
Good for Tozawa. That got a good pop.
It did actually. Good for him, I guess. What the hell was that? I think they got a little lost in the middle there, do you?
San Diego. You know that means a whale's vagina?
Nice. I've heard lots of
You never seen
lovely
Anchorman, have you?
things. No. I've heard a lot of good things about San Diego. It's very sunny, beautiful place.
Best weather in the country. 75 and sunny every day. Oh shit, Penta. Doom, 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 doom.
Look at this cool motherfucker right here.
Yeah, incredible.
Flawless.
That's just
since
fucking
he's
incredible.
Come in since
That's just
January.
incredible.
Flawless. There's not a single
He's
thing
been
I would do differently,
so
JPJ.
cool.
Not a single thing. He's just been so.
I'd fire that cameraman.
Me
But
too.
other than that, I'd be smooth operator.
Look at him. Look at him. If anyone else did that, JPJ, I'd be like, you're the stupidest fucking idiot I've ever seen. Because he does it, I'm like, holy shit. I will say I'm sick of, I know it's normal too, but I'm sick of them comparing Ray and him, their runs. I'm like, it's two different things. Phoenix is doing other things. Penta's doing other things. It's just different. I know we don't really talk SmackDown too much because we don't do a SmackDown watch party, the two of us, because why would we do that to ourselves? But I like Andrade and Ray together.
Yeah, I'm digging it. I'm digging it.
Penta's doing his own thing. They'll get back together at some stage. The Lucha Brothers will be here at some stage, but I don't think it's needed right now. Let this run its course. Let's see. Oh, look who the referee is. Main event Eddie. Main event Eddie.
You see Punk here?
I forgot he was around. I don't know. No. No. Hell yeah. What the fuck? Dude, he's so cool.
Yeah.
Why is he so cool?
He's always looked because he looks cool.
Yeah, he's just
it's just the paint and the
and
mask.
then
It's
he's just been over since the minute he stepped foot in this company.
Yeah.
There hasn't been a time where he hasn't been.
I knew he was gonna be. I was like, he's gonna make $1 billion.
Yeah,
for this company with how badass he looks.
They would be raking in that merchandise money for those masks, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm a near 30-year-old man and I want to wear one.
Yeah.
As a man who
With the
owns a
best
Rey
colour.
Mysterio mask, I want a Penta mask. Penta purple, yes. Oh my god, what the fuck are you doing? Fuck yeah, Seth.
Burn it down.
This
you
should
know?
if this cooks a little, they'll have a good time.
this should be a good time. Pound, 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 pound. Thank you.
Paul Heyman. Okay, so we're what, 3 months since WrestleMania? 4 months? 3? 4? 3? 4? 3? Who cares? We're some time since WrestleMania. Have you enjoyed the Paul Heyman alliance with Seth Rollins and co?
I still think we're in the beginning stages, but I like the guys that are in it. I don't think they've done... I mean, well, that's a lie, because they're involved in a lot of things now. But, yeah, I mean, I feel...
Hey, something just doesn't feel...
Yeah, I'm kind of just iffy on it. But I also think it's not
neutral
complete
ground on it.
yet.
I actually think
I want to see...
I actually think...
I want to see how it looks when he's the champ.
I don't know. Maybe I was just kind of set on like it just being Paul and Seth.
Yeah, that's also true.
And then all of a sudden these other... And I'm like, okay. I think I'm a little... You know what it is? I'm a little factioned out. We just spent like 4 years doing the bloodline stuff. And that was the same kind of deal for 4 years with Roman. And I really don't want that to turn in... I don't want that to happen here. A combination of run-ins and you've always got your buddies and then there's tension.
Yeah,
and then...
I mean, that's what we're getting already. Most of the time, it feels like.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm against it. I want to put that out there. I'm not saying it hasn't worked or it isn't working, but I'll reserve my judgment for another little bit of time. Oh no, he knocked the Money in the Bank down and Paul can't get it. Paul was like fighting for his life. He's like, do I pick it up?
Oh.
Man, I hope this is the commentary team all the time now. I hope Pat's done. I'm sorry. It's just better. It's not distracting.
Yeah, I would agree.
Pat can be there for special events. I get that. I get his appeal as much as I personally don't like him. I get why he's there. But this should be the Raw team.
I would not be opposed to this being the Raw team. I think Corey is
also,
good.
doesn't it? If you're Corey Graves, okay, and they're like, okay, we need you for this time, and then Pat comes back and they're like, all right, see you later. We don't need you anymore. Does that not make you feel a little bit poo-poo? Like, I'm just the replacement.
Yeah, that's why he fucking made those comments last time.
And I agree with him. I would feel like it too.
They sent him home. They sent him home and said, figure it out. Come back with a better attitude. And I think he's been a good company guy. I think he's been solid on NXT. He really shined in that AAA show. Shined.
Yeah, he really was. Also, if you're getting sent home to Carmella, maybe not a punishment.
Well, she did end up she got pregnant again, didn't she?
Oh, yeah, she's pregnant again, isn't she?
Yeah, did you see they released a video where they told the kids? Did you see that?
Oh, yeah, I do remember that now, yeah. Sorry, that kind of...
Yeah, it was sweet. It was
so I guess he's been busy, you could say.
Yeah. Hey, look, if you get sent home from your job for a week, hey, you know?
Yeah, got nothing else to do.
Yep.
Well, they got like a newborn, to be fair. Not a newborn, but like...
It's a toddler, a small guy.
They have a little boy, right? Or do they have a girl?
I thought it was a boy.
I know Corey's got other kids, like, with another lady, but... yeah, I think it is a boy. Is it a boy? I
think so. Oh. Whoa. Sorry.
Hiya.
Penta. Oh, pedigree?
Looking for the pedigree. Penta able to duck out of it momentarily, intercepted by Rollins. Quickness now with Penta sends Rollins
Whoa.
to the top rope.
Uh-oh.
Here he goes.
Shit. Whee! Imagine being able to do that. I fear I may never do anything else, because I'd be like, well, watch what I can do.
Yeah, I don't know how that would... And you have to have so much trust.
Oh, yeah. Fuck that.
That, like, you're gonna catch me and not...
I trust nobody always. Horrible way to live.
Well, Stone Cold Steve Austin said it best. Yeah. Don't trust anybody.
The Oracle.
Because his head looks like a crystal ball. Cole, last week,
Can't say I'm huge on the name. I'm not gonna lie.
back on social media. Again, I'm not going to repeat it. It's not necessarily
What's the Oracle?
That's the group's name.
on a part of
Oh,
another part of his anatomy.
I don't love that.
wait, they officially did that?
Yeah, that's what Michael Cole just said.
Oh.
Oh.
With a kick. Great
Damn.
counter, nothing fancy, just a boot to the guts. Looks like Rollins may have a cut developed above his right eye.
Oh, yeah.
And there you see it.
Is Providence a big
Damn.
city?
Not really.
No.
Rhode Island is a very small state, but it's. I mean, there's a lot in Providence though for how compact it is.
Is Rhode Island?
theater.
May I ask, without going too far into detail, but do they? Let me word this correctly. Do they like red lollies or blue lollies in Rhode Island?
All of New England is blue.
So they like blue lollies there. Good to know. Blue
Yeah,
candy.
we are. Yeah, we are a different
Yes. Gotcha.
type of people.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
For no reason. Obviously, we're just talking about sweet snacks here, friends. Oh, do Seth and Punk not like each other? I didn't know that.
I've heard that. I've heard they have issue.
They should do something about that on TV. They haven't touched that one.
No, they haven't. Sure haven't. Whoa. One for the hills.
With the ring general, our world heavyweight champion Gunther. Yeah, that was interesting. Who experienced Goldberg moments ago.
New England.
Ah, yes. Okay, gotcha.
Fighting back.
You know?
Gotcha.
People think I'm just a homer when I completely say that we are the best people on earth. So.
I don't get Homer very often. I get Homo, but I don't get Homer.
All right, so is this one of those things where it looks like Penta's going to win, but Seth's goons help Seth win?
The Oracle, or whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah, I'm not calling him that.
No, me either. I refuse.
Oh, he's wiping his blood off on the mat. Oh.
Lovely. What else is on Saturday night's main event? Is it just Randy and Drew and then LA Knight and
Randy
Seth?
and Drew, LA Knight and Seth.
And then Gunther and Goldberg, and that's it?
Gunther, no, there's another one. Come on.
Rollins could cash in any time he wants for a world championship. You know, it could happen Saturday night. Gunther Goldberg going at it. Anything is possible.
Do we only have 3 right now?
I guess so. Well, they're not going to have any women's matches on there because, like,
so much fun to watch. Rollins, though, with a chop to the midsection.
you know.
Yeah.
They should almost do like a Saturday night's main event, like #1 contenders, like 6-pack challenge or something for the US women's title, and the winner goes on to Evolution, and then you still have those people that lose in the Battle Royal.
That'd be fun.
Could you not do that?
I think you could.
I still think Julia should defend the title, even if it is an open challenge. You'd have anyone really accept it, you know what I mean? Like, have certain NXT girl, have a legend, like...
I'd be fun with that. I think that would be a lot of fun. Yeah, they only have the 3 right now. There's got to be one more added this week.
At least. Although there's a lot of commercials in that show.
Yeah, I think 4 matches on a 2-hour
Yeah. 5 is too many because they just... There's so many commercials.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, probably next week, Logan Paul will probably be back in the mix too with SummerSlam coming up. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Do you think they could add... No, wait. Could they add AJ and Dom? Are they doing that somewhere else?
It depends if Dom's...
Is that on Raw next week?
No, they haven't announced it yet because Dom's still got a doctor's note.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
So that could probably SummerSlam it.
Yeah.
Electric night as we head into an electric weekend. Nashville for SmackDown Friday.
Oh yeah, maybe Jelly Roll will be involved.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know what else.
Oh.
Ooh, we got that.
Wow. Yeah.
That's very good.
Nice.
I guess you could probably do something with Jacob and Solo and the Tongas and all of that. Beautiful frog splash. Holy moly.
It's very nice. Yeah, you could do that. You could do that. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else they could do. But we think we see Roman during that Seth match in Atlanta, Georgia.
Right now.
Krabby, what's up, Krabby? What's going on, bro? You get college football, Krabby?
Yeah, I don't know. Interesting stuff, I guess.
I feel there can't just be 3 matches.
There can. Trust me.
Yeah. But if you have 3 matches and one of them's a Goldberg match that you cannot go longer than what, 10 minutes max? Max 10 minutes. Goldberg?
Well, they could just add a segment. Maybe they'll add like a Cody segment or something to the show.
Yeah.
I don't think there'll be girls on that show just because Evolution's the next night. Unless, like I said, they do like a number 1 contenders match, like winner fights Julia at Evolution.
Oh!
But we'll see. Who do you think the NXT representation in the Battle Royal will be?
Jada Parker.
Blake Monroe? I think they would have her on Evolution, personally.
Yeah.
I
would expect Lash Legend.
Yeah. Kalani
Fallon
Jordan.
Henley, Kalani Jordan.
Yeah. Just the usuals.
Thea Hale, potentially. There's no number on it, so I don't know how many women are going to be in there.
Yeah, they could literally put the whole roster in there.
If it's only 20 women, I'm not picking 8 NXT people.
No.
But it could be,
You saw what he did. Chad Gable with this move. The sacrifice, he calls it. Rollins fighting out. Obviously, Rollins has done his homework.
Whoa.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Look at the power of Mr. Money in the Bank. Rollins with a buckle bomb.
Ooh. Oh!
Hell yeah. That Penta fucking rules, man.
I know he does. It's fucking crazy. Oh, Eddie's on it. Good job.
A fortuitous bounce for the body of Seth freaking Rollins. First the buckle bomb.
Oh.
Into the
God.
Mexican destroyer
Oh, yeah.
Penta, and as luck would have it, Rollins just a little too close to the
Oh!
So close.
You know?
Oh,
Paul's having a heart attack.
And now Penta.
I have MJF winning the men's.
Oh, and Rollins.
I have MJF winning the men's. That will get him that world
because
title match.
I don't watch a lot of AEW friends, so like what does the winner get? A world title match?
World title match, yes.
Okay. I'll reserve my pick, I guess, for a little bit closer when I study it a little bit more, but
oh shit. That'll do it. Oh, he's gonna beat him clean.
No, he
did a
did
low
a
blow.
low blow.
Yeah, low blow.
Yeah, I don't know. The ladies.
I think, I go MJF on the men's side. The ladies' side is a little more wide open, but I would pick Willow. I would really want Willow Nightingale to win.
They're putting a lot of stock in her, aren't they? And she's over as Rover.
Yeah. I think I'm picking Tony, but if Mercedes does win, Willow is a natural babyface, like long.
You think Mercedes
rival
will win?
I know. I'm still picking Tony. I'm still picking Tony.
Coming out here for more destruction tonight.
Athena.
Is helpless.
I love Athena.
It's Knight.
LA Knight. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. It wouldn't be Punk. It would be him.
Bye. See ya.
Whoa!
Oh, my God. Breaker's like... It was like doing a handstand. Crowd's going nuts.
Yeah.
Somebody's got your number heading into Saturday and Saturday night's main event.
Good for them.
I think if they do it right, you have Roman come back and LA Knight actually beat Seth.
Yeah.
And I think that's a big win for LA Knight, and it obviously Seth doesn't matter.
You never know. You never know. You never know. Well, fuck me.
That's pretty good.
Start of a big week here, friends. For the Hive, we got a lot of stuff coming, as I've talked about throughout this show. I guess you call this a show. You know, we have a lot of stuff coming up. Me and JPJ will be here for All In and for Evolution. Of course, Evolution will also be joined by Stuart and Peggy, but me and JPJ will be here for All In. We go live about 10 minutes before the start of the main show. So not any of the buy-ins or countdowns or anything like that. We won't be here for, but we do start at the main show. So make sure to come and hang out, do all the good things, come and have a good time. There'll be more stuff on the Twitch this week. I'll be back tomorrow night with the start of the SmackDown Shut Your Mouth season mode for the first time on the Hive. So make sure to come and hang out for that from 8 p.m. tomorrow night. We got a lot of stuff on the Substack. We got a lot of stuff on the podcast fronts. JPJ will have, of course, The Swarm this Wednesday and Friday with CJ. There's a lot of good stuff. You want to hype up anything in particular, JPJ, before we sign on off of here?
Non-Hive stuff, obviously Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern on the stateside, Between Two Beards with me and the lovely Pluggo who was in the chat earlier. And then I'm going to be streaming on my channel, so JPJ Loves Gaming, starting Wednesday. We're going to be doing the Dynasty gig, the college football, so come hang out if you want to have some fun.
Hell yeah. You can find, of course, JPJ everywhere at JPJ Loves Gaming. I probably should have put his tag on the screen, but whatever, you know where to find JPJ.
What the hell?
I know. You can find me everywhere at JoshRobinson_00. You can find The Hive everywhere at TheHive_media, except on Instagram where _ the Hive_media, because someone already had The Hive Media, because fuck them. But you can make sure to come and do all of that kind of stuff. Make sure to follow everyone at The Hive. We're always doing fun stuff, no matter if it's for The Hive or not. Got a good group of people. We got a big weekend of wrestling, so make sure to come and hang out. The Hive's been rocking and rolling for officially a month, but of course the Twitch has been around for a little bit longer, but this is our first big weekend of wrestling. We got this one, and then in 3 weeks' time, we've got SummerSlam, and before you know it, I'll be in Perth, on the ground for the Hive, hopefully with media, but we'll see what happens there. But if it doesn't, I'll still be there, still be rock and rolling for a lot of content in Perth. We're going to try and set up a little thing where we do something special for Perth, by the way, friends, where I'll be at the show, but the Hive will still be live watching the show. Obviously not me, but like we'll still have a team watching the actual show. So you can kind of get a cool view of the Hive being on deck at the RAC Arena in Perth, and on also keeping you kind of entertained with content-wise and stuff like that. So I know it seems like a long way away, but it's really not. It's only a few months away, so it's all kind of fucking happening. But we got a lot to look forward to. So thanks for hanging out, though, doing all the fun things. We appreciate you coming and hanging out for Raw, doing all the fun things here. Like I said, you know where to find us at this stage. So that'll do us here for our Raw watch party. Everybody stay happy, stay healthy, stay pretty, stay safe, no matter where you are, what time it is. And we'll see you